The Tomb of Annihilation, ready for the final battle between these guys and this thing, whatever it is. This giant floating baby of death that they have looked inside this door and seen. Hey guys, how you doing this morning?
Good.
Good?
Mm-hmm. Good.
Good.
I'm here.
I'm glad.
On Facebook.
We are ready to go. But let's go around real quick as we always do. Tell us who you're playing, what your real name is, and how you're going to destroy this baby. Let's start with Ramirez.
You should elaborate on what this baby looks like before you're like, how are you going to destroy this baby?
I'm gonna destroy a baby.
Go ahead, destroy the baby.
It's like a giant, monstrous baby demon thing.
Bulbous
It's gross.
death baby.
Anyway, hi guys, I'm Shanna Brown. I'm playing Ramirez, also Ramirez at this point. It really doesn't matter. I'm a half-elf ranger / rogue. I'm just spat a little bit because I'm eating a bagel. And how am I going to destroy this baby? Well, I have a few options, and we're going to see what's most effective. Because that's how I roll.
Very nice. Frank Caspero.
My name is Frank Caspero. I am playing a new character because Alaric died.
R.I.P.
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 I am playing Dev, which is short for Deverin. Dev is a monk for the most part, but Dev, as a young child, met God, and God taught him lasers. I see things, man.
Very nice. Mel Fox.
What up? I'm Mel. I'm playing Pork Chop still, thank goodness. And how am I gonna kill this baby?
Yeah, how you gonna do it?
With my fabulousness, of
Oh.
course. I have a kimono of light, and I'm gonna light that bitch up.
Very nice, very nice. And James D'Amato.
I am playing Lady Harpath, the Prismatic, and if this baby is anything like the babies that Lady Harpath has had in her past, she's gonna give it a crippling inferiority complex until it just lays down and dies.
Yeah.
Very nice. So let's jump right into
What about
this.
me?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's right.
Allie?
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Allie.
Hi, everybody. It's me, Allie Grower, on the ones and twos. I'm also playing Sheila, who is an intelligence spellbook. And
Who's in the
person attached to them.
Who's in the
oh
possession
yeah,
of-
and Pocky's here too. Hi, this is the Great Wizard Pocky, also known as the Big Toblerone.
Woo!
Woo! And yeah, that's it.
Very nice.
I'm a gnome, and what am I? A wizard? A wizard? A gnome wizard? Very competent.
What am I?
Very nice. All right.
Right.
You guys ready to go?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, did you want... I have some things in an urn.
Yeah, you offered me a thing.
Yeah.
You said one was cruel. I don't want cruel.
I think that was Nang Nang, or there's Ijin.
Who's that?
I
What's
don't know.
Ijin look like?
Pigeon's a rabbit.
He's
Oh, a critter.
a horn, like a jackrabbit horn.
I mean, they're all critters.
Yeah, but that one's a better
I
critter.
think Nang
I'll do
Nang
that
was
one.
the monkey. Ijin.
Ijin.
I'm good for it.
I feel the things. Oh, you're gonna hate this. Let's see. The flaw is I never stick to a plan.
God damn it!
But
Oh boy.
That's not
oh, this is
What'd you
great.
get? What'd you get?
Oh God, your dexterity score becomes a 23 unless it's already higher,
That's right.
and that's great.
That's
for
pretty
a
rad.
monk.
Anyone
very
else want to let one of the 9 gods into their heart?
Yep, isn't the only one left
Sheila
Nang
said I'm
Nang.
not allowed.
Okay, Sheila's. Pocky's not going to. You have one. You got
I
one.
have
Do you
one.
want Lady
I have
Harpath? Do you want one?
No.
All right. So
You're all god stupid.
excellent. Well, all right. So you guys have opened this door just as was it Wither Goats? Wither Goats.
Widow.
Widow Goats. Widow Goats. She has snapped her fingers and she has disappeared. The gate has opened and there is a 20-foot long staircase that leads down. As you guys step down the staircase, you come into this room. We said it last time, but I'll read it again just so everybody knows. Crumbling balconies right here and right here overlook a pool of lava filling this triangular, I couldn't get a triangle, I'm sorry, chamber, above which is suspended an enormous crystalline cylinder. This one right here. Held in place by 3 adamantine struts. 2 of the struts go to the balconies. 1 of the struts goes to that right there. Wraith-like forms swirl inside the cylinder, and otherworldly screams hang in the air. 4 long, withering tentacles spout from the cylinder's cap. A shriveled monstrosity the size of an elephant floats near the cylinder. Its body is wet and malformed, its arms and legs atrophied, its oversized head dripping black goo. The creature is attached to the cylinder by a twisted umbilical cord. And that is what you all see.
All right.
Well, that's
Looks gross.
something that needs to just go away.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like it. It's not good.
So I know we all had our heart set on claiming the soulmonger for ourselves
Huh?
and using it to our own twisted ends.
Huh?
But it looks like it might be the thing that's sustaining that horrible monstrosity. So our path to killing it might be destroying the soulmonger first. Again, a huge sacrifice for everybody here because I know we were all going to use the soulmonger for our own devious plots
Yeah,
of
pretty
domination and subjugation.
I'm pretty sure that was only you, Harpath.
Oh, I don't know. Sheila said something like that.
Yeah, I think a lot of us were in on that. But it does look like it's sustaining that weird death baby. Also, is it religion or anything to like know anything about what could be happening
Oh
here?
yeah, roll me a religion.
Okay. All right, that is going to be 20.
With a 20, no. None of you have ever seen anything remotely like this, or heard anything remotely like this, or what it could possibly be. My question is, do you guys go in stealth-like, or do you go in guns blazing?
Oh yeah, let's go in stealth.
Hey,
Like.
stealthy.
wait, hang on.
I'll go with stealth. Like.
I'm curious about. So we know that's the soulmonger, but what about the Starfallen?
So
Is that essential?
no. At this point, no.
Okay, then never mind. So I was gonna like try to locate object because I didn't know if that was like a key to this monster. But if it's not, then
No.
okay.
Guys, just so y'all know, I can see things, and maybe this can help out here.
Yeah, we can all see
I
things.
cast detect magic on myself.
I mean, there's magic everywhere in this
Anything
room.
specific?
The soulmonger itself is giving off a very intense aura of necromancy.
All right, that's necromancy.
There's necromantic power
No.
coming from here. It's all
It's
over
all
this
over
room.
the place. Okay,
There's a lot of necromancy going on in
lots
this
of
room.
necromancy,
So
guys.
you said there was
Let's say
balconies.
So the balconies
Crumbling balconies?
go right here.
Oh.
I put these here to represent that these are pits,
Emptiness.
emptiness that goes this way. And so there's a 10-foot ledge here. I'm going to say there's a 10-foot ledge here. This is all empty space, and then there's
and
these
then there's a
balconies on the side.
Okay.
And these attached to the balconies. Suspending this giant crystalline thing at the top.
I like the idea of stealthing people in. We don't know what's on those balconies.
true.
That could be a big thing.
I would also like to note that I am concerned that destroying the soulmonger will destroy the souls that are trapped inside.
Okay, concern noted.
Just saying.
I'm concerned about the souls that are outside right now.
I know.
Particularly the ones in these bodies.
Roll me stealths if you're going to go in stealth.
rolling some stealth like.
I'd also like to bring up the fact that I have that magical adamantine scepter.
Very
That
nice.
said it's supposed to be able to destroy something in particular. Mm-hmm. So
Yeah.
I'm wondering what
Leave
in
that
here
for the
it might
soulmonger.
apply to.
Yeah, we might want to whack the soulmonger with it.
Cool. How am I gonna get to it? Who wants to throw a? Oh god. This
well,
isn't
let's
dwarf
enter
throwing, this is,
stealthily first. And
You're
You're
see
pretty
what
good at
happens.
acrobatics. You
See
could
what we
walk
have to
one
say.
of those struts up
I
and
mean,
just.
I guess. I just really want
Roll me stealth, everybody.
Well, Lady Harpath, because this is a stealth mission, is going to light up a cigar and stay right out here.
Okay.
20,
20,
not natural.
18.
18,
28.
28. You guys stealthily move your way into the room. As you step into the room, you can hear the sucking noise as this giant thing has wrapped itself around the soulmonger.
No.
And basically, like a baby to a teat, is sucking down souls from the inside.
Does it seem like it's aware, or does it seem like it's in its own world? Like, are
Right
there
now, it
eyes?
seems like it's in its own world as
Okay.
it feeds.
Okay.
And you can see these wraith-like, sometimes you catch glimpses of faces as they're pulled up into this thing.
Gross.
Frank, roll me a D100.
Oh God, I don't like
Pocky
this.
go in?
I don't like
Pocky
having to be the
staying
first
with
one to
Harpath.
roll something important. Oh God, that's a 94.
You should grab a mini to
94.
put on here.
Let me look at something real quick.
Things are higher percentiles usually mean good things, right? Right?
Depends on what it
It's
is.
actually, really completely random at this point.
I like to think positively.
Why?
Because, didn't I tell you? I met God.
I make God.
I met God.
Oh, I heard I make God.
I met God.
May God.
Teacher Teapot, Frank is no longer Ulrich. Ulrich did die.
Yeah.
Ulrich died,
So
but don't
he
worry.
is now
I died.
Dev.
Dev's here. And Dev,
I ate the person who killed him, if that's any consolation.
It's
that
true.
is helpful to know.
I feel like
I'm
there's
sure
a
would- he
reason
would
why Dev
appreciate
was
it.
on our second string.
Cool.
Huh?
I don't know. You didn't know Ulrich very well.
Yeah, Ulrich was probably second.
Ulrich's soul is fine.
Ulrich's soul is fine?
Yeah, it
Oh, cool.
wasn't devoured.
Oh, good.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Good.
So you guys are now
You
in
still
this
have to pay
room.
me.
It is unaware of you currently. Where do you go? What
Okay.
do you do?
So how does it seem like we can get to the balconies? Because this is all pits, right?
This is all pits, so you'll have to get to the edge
I
and
can get to the
climb the
balconies.
wall to get to the balcony.
I can get to
Okay.
the balconies.
Oh?
Yeah, I have unarmored movement, and I can move on vertical spaces as long as I end on a flat space.
Oh, yeah,
Start and
wall
end
running.
on one.
All right.
I can get over
You said
there.
you're human?
Yeah, I'm a human.
What's your strength like? Could you carry me?
I probably can't really carry
that-
you
okay.
because I focus more on my dexterity. I've got a 10 strength.
Gotcha.
Ramirez, you got incredible strength right
I
now.
do, but I can't climb on the. Well, I mean, I guess
I am
You
with
could
strength.
throw her.
I could throw.
I am dexterous. I
guess.
can
I'd just
catch.
be worried that you would fall and die.
And that wouldn't be stealthy.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't.
So, what do you guys do?
Well, do you guys want me to go over there?
Yeah, let's do that.
Cool. Well, continuing my
Oh,
stealth.
where is this one anchored? Is it like above us?
This one, it's anchored right to the floor to
Right in
it.
front of us?
Like it's a tripod.
Yeah, it's holding it
Oh,
up.
it's up in the. Oh,
What is-
strut?
Because it's up like this, and this thing
Gotcha.
is up here above it.
So what is the adamantine pole attached to?
It's attached, it's like bolted to the stone in front of you.
All right. So
Okay.
anyone got stone shape?
Oh yeah, we could just
I
destroy
have
the.
stone shape.
We could destroy the stones around the poles and have the
Let's try.
soulmonger crash into the lava.
Yep.
If that's all that's keeping it up.
Stone shape would do that.
I can only do like.
He'd
one strut
probably
at a
need to
time,
do
probably.
2 struts, though, in order
Yeah,
for that to work.
at least 2. But we can start with 1.
Drew, are the struts cables or are they? Like,
They are wide enough for a medium or small person to climb across them. So they're like beams of adamantine.
Okay, so we probably actually have to destroy all 3 struts.
Right.
Yeah.
But we do have 2 people that know stone shape.
Sure do.
Okay, so what do you guys do?
Y'all want me to go over there? Check it out.
Do you wanna-
scope the land?
How about? Yeah, I think you should do your wall climb over to one of these balconies and then prepare stone shape.
He doesn't have stone shape.
I don't
Oh.
have stone shape.
You had- oh, you have
You
it.
two do.
My bad.
And-
Well, then
and
I don't know what you should do.
I mean, he
Pocky's
can
got
just
it,
get
so-
a lay
I
of.
can scope
He can get a
things
lay
out.
of the land,
Yeah,
so we
scope
know
it
what's
out.
I'm gonna do the
around.
stealth, so
Yeah. Scope this
Cool.
weird baby out.
I'm stealthily run over to here.
All right, what's your max speed if you?
45.
So double would be 90.
90.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep.
What do I see?
As you land on this platform, You find a small alcove littered with glass bottles, fluted silver urns, ivory caskets, and other vessels, all of them inscribed with baleful sigils. There's a strong necromantic
Yeah, I like
aura
this.
coming from what's
like
over on
this.
this side.
Real quick, just in case, I'm
Hold
gonna
on.
use my
How many? Six.
positive vigor.
Hold on one second. There are 16 of them here.
Oh god.
Are
That's
they
so many
like full of
things.
stuff or are they empty?
I don't know if I should touch them.
Probably not.
I'm just here to look.
So you're here, you're able to look over there. What are you doing, Ramirez?
So while he's looking, I think I would just be looking. I would be watching the baby thing to make sure it's not like doing anything, doesn't notice us, like just kind of keeping watch from where I am.
Babysitting.
Babysitting.
So what are you doing, pork chop?
You could stone shape the first pole that's right in front of us.
I have a feeling if I do that, that's going to initiate combat. I want to make sure that we're prepared for that particular situation.
Okay.
Oh, what? Does anyone know the distance on stone shape? Do you know the distance? How far away I have to be?
I can look it
You'd
up really
need a
quick.
book for
I-
that.
Yeah.
Did it go?
Stone shape.
While they're looking that up, anything else?
You have to be touching the object.
You have to be touching. All right,
Yep.
then I'm gonna stay right where
And,
I am, right next to the base of that adamantium.
Yeah. The effect is instantaneous. If we're looking to make a passage or a hole or something through it, it would have to be less than 3 feet or 5 feet thick. Is it less?
How
I mean,
far
it's solid stone, going down about 60 feet.
So, so she just
It's
needs
60
to
feet
shape
into the ground.
Yeah, she just
No,
needs
she
to
just
do
needs
like
to
a
Just
shape
do
this-
around.
the area where the
Around
beam
where-
meets the stone.
Yeah.
Like a scoop.
So it's
Right.
it's basically embedded into the stone right there. And from where you are, you can't tell how deep it goes down.
Oh, that might not be a good use
yeah,
of
that
it.
might
Yeah.
not work.
Okay.
What level spell is it?
Probably pretty high.
4, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, mine's a 4.
We'll keep that in the back.
All right.
Is there a knowledge check we could make to like determine like if we can kind of guess
If
using
anyone was a
engineering?
dwarf, I would say yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that would make sense for a dwarf to know.
Oh, I am a rock.
Oh yeah, actually,
I'm a rock gnome.
she's got like a crazy bonus for anything that.
It's usually
Rock-related.
tinkering.
Yeah, it's tinkering.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Rock
it's like an
gnomes tinker.
engineering thing, of, like knowing how deep that would need to go to.
Plus, knowing about the rocks and more knowing about the things you can do with rocky substances. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never been.
All right. Well,
If it's like an engineering thing, I'd let you roll something
Well,
for that.
sure. So, instead, would y'all be upset if I climbed a strut and tried to hit the soulmonger with my adamantium scepter?
I say at this point it's good to go.
Yeah, we're gonna have to start somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast
What would you like me
Shield
to
of
roll?
Faith on myself.
Cool.
I'm gonna use my positive vigor to give myself some what's it called? Temporary HP.
Cool.
I'm gonna cast protection from evil on myself.
Cool.
I'll cast Blade Ward
Awesome.
on myself.
Cool. As everyone like.
Sheila, do we have anything we can cast on ourselves? Not really, no.
Do you have mage armor?
Yeah, mage armor for sure.
I don't think so.
I imagine
Wow.
you would.
I knew someone that had mage armor. He was useful.
Ooh.
Nope.
Okay. Oh.
Oh wait, yes, we do.
Oh, never
I'm gonna
mind.
cast invisibility on myself.
Cool.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, we're casting mage armor.
All right.
And now I would like to climb the strut, get past Spooky Baby, get up like close enough to the soulmonger that I could just reach out and touch it and use my magic adamantium scepter to smash the glass.
Smash it. Nice. So what's going to happen is you're going to need to roll a couple of things.
Uh-huh.
One, a stealth to not be seen.
I'm
Two,
invisible. Does that mean advantage?
You still need to do it.
Yes. Does that mean advantage?
No.
But I'm invisible. Oh. But I'm invisible.
Oh no!
It may
It's
not-
got
Oh,
some
no.
dumb type of sight
Well,
Stealth. That's
True sight. Yeah.
True
a 24.
24?
24
You are
stealth.
stealthed up to it.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
That's perfectly great.
That's bad.
And
That's real bad.
so your stealth, that's great. I need you to roll a dexterity to get across it now.
Dexterity.
I believe in you.
Could be dexterity or acrobatics.
Acrobatics, either one, which is ever better for you. A straight dex or an acrobatics or athletics if that's better.
Probably
Acrobatics.
acrobatics.
Yeah.
Is a +6. 19.
19, you are able to scurry up right next to it.
I like how you're like stealthily like flipping on it or something. Like
Just like,
and the problem is no one can see it because you're invisible.
but you know you look
I look
fabulous.
so good right now.
So you are up next to it. Where is everybody at this point?
I'm in there.
In there? Where are you, Ramirez?
Where exactly is the
I'm in the scary
poop
room.
baby?
I would be like
It is
like in front of
floating
it?
up here.
Above it?
Yeah,
Like
above,
above and
it's like
behind?
wrapped itself around
Oh,
this
God.
side.
it's gross.
I don't like that.
I would be
Not a
like
choice.
back by the stairs where we came down.
So you guys are back to the stairs. Where are you two? Lady Harpath and
We're
Pocky.
still at the entrance, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are basically standing at the bottom of the stairs, looking in, waiting to see what's going to happen.
So
You
like
should
we're kind
prepare
of
your
together.
lasers.
Oh, they just happen.
Oh.
I don't have to prepare anything.
Oh,
They're like my
great.
regular punches, but lasers.
Great. Excellent.
I can also do my regular punches, but I can also shoot lasers out of my hands. Pew pew.
Great.
Roll me an attack.
So, do I have plus in anything?
Uh,
No, I wouldn't because it's the Iron Scepter.
Yeah.
And it's heavier than my usual.
And it's heavy, yeah, and it's so it's based off your strength is what it'll be based off of.
Which is 0. Oh,
Ooh,
wow.
that is
Can I have
a natural
advantage?
1.
Hey, chat.
If
this
the
is-
chat
Chat.
Hey,
The
can I have
last-
inspiration,
Help
please,
chat,
for the love
help
of
chat.
God?
If the
Please.
chat wants to present these guys with inspiration, you can give
Please.
it to them for 300 bits.
300 bits,
Please,
please. I
chat.
just rolled a natural 1 to destroy the Soulmonger, please.
$3 American dollars.
Please, chat.
Please. I'll love
We
you
need
forever.
our glamour bard.
Please.
So let's
Please,
see.
please, 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 please.
Please.
While she has taken it, pulled it back, ready to hit, everyone is waiting. I'm going to give it 10 seconds.
Oh God.
9,
Please.
8,
Oh,
7, 6, 5,
I'm gonna die here.
4,
You might not.
3, 2,
They've got a delay.
1.
They've got a delay,
Yeah,
Drew.
I know. That's why I'm taking my time.
2 strokes.
I'll pay you back.
All right. All right.
We'll Venmo you.
We'll Venmo you.
That's not how bits work.
Pork chop, you're sitting there. You're ready to go. You pull back. You hit the soulmonger with the head of the scepter. There's a as you hit it, and the reverb off of it rattles it out of your hands and into the lava.
Thanks, guys.
Oh,
It could have
man.
been worse. We just lost the scepter. Like
I mean, what if this scepter was the only thing that could destroy this?
Yeah, that's why I'm pissed.
Well, it won't be destroyed by the lava. It's
It's adamantine.
It's adamantine.
The head of it won't be.
Well,
the rest of it
there's
is just
literally-
iron.
Will it
No way
sink
we can-
into the lava?
As it
Of course
hits
it does.
into the lava and pork chop, you see this giant eye go and open.
Oh God!
Looking, and the pupils turn. They're wet and crusted with gunk as they turn, and the eye focuses on your invisible self.
Great.
Roll initiative, everybody.
Okay.
you had to start somehow, I guess.
Oh, my initiative went up too, man.
It's all right. I think
Dexterity's awesome.
Who's got
Oh,
between
Jesus.
a 19, between a 20 and 15?
I got a 23.
23,
21.
21.
I have a
And
bad roll. It might as well be initiative.
So,
Actually,
who had between a 14 and 10?
I've got a 13.
13. Who has between a 9 and 5?
I have 7.
7. So
Oh, I'm sorry. I had a 11.
11. Okay. What'd you have again, Allie?
13.
13. So Harpath goes right there. And Big Baby.
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 All right. So, Dev, you go first as this thing lets out this sickening wail
Oh, dear God.
as it rises up. So you go first.
Is nothing happening in the room around me?
No, nothing happens in the room around you.
Awesome. Then I'm gonna ignore that for a moment. And I'm gonna hit this guy with some lasers. All right. So I'm gonna run up until let's see, 1, 2. Oh yeah, I just gotta get within 60 feet. So
Yeah, you're 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60.
Excellent.
You are within 60 feet right now.
I'm gonna shoot a couple lasers. So the first one, I get 2, and if I spend a key point, I can get 2 more. So we're gonna do the first 2. Natural 20.
Oh my gosh, nice roll.
Crit!
So roll damage for that, or do you want me to do the other laser?
Do the other laser too, see if that one hits.
17.
That hits.
Oh wow.
So that's 2 hits on it. What?
One is a crit.
One is a crit. You're shooting lasers at it?
I'm shooting lasers. They are
Radiant?
radiant energy lasers.
Perfect.
Radiant
So
beams of energy.
roll damage for both of those.
So for the first one, it's 3 plus my dex plus my charisma. 3 plus 9, so 12 for the first one, but that's critted, so I don't know what that does to my hit.
Well, you roll the dice twice.
Roll it twice. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. So 12 plus 13 equals 25 for the first one.
5. Nice.
And the second one does 14.
1 second.
Then I'm gonna just like step around this corner right here.
Holy shit. 1 second, guys.
How far below is the lava?
60 feet.
60 feet.
I could have stepped up to here. I got lots of move.
We could catch it.
Catch what?
Catch the
The scepter.
scepter.
How?
We
Because
dropped
you dropped it and we go into combat speed.
Yeah.
So one
round is 6 seconds.
6 seconds. And it drops
10 feet
10
per
feet
second.
per second.
Per round.
Per round.
Per round, yeah.
Okay.
So we could
Save it.
Dev, as you put your hand out,
He
there's
does again.
there's like holy runes that like come up your arm, and it's that whole ball that
Love it, love it.
you see this thing cut right through it.
Oh,
And it takes an incredible amount of damage from doing this. It lets out this screaming wail. Now, remind me, James. Legendary actions. Those happen
yeah.
at the end of somebody else's turn.
Legendary actions happen. You can do one of them per round, and you cannot do the same one twice in
Yeah.
a row. But I think it can happen on any turn.
Yeah, only it can be used at any time, only at the end of another creature's turn. So you do that,
Gout.
and it lets out a wail. Everyone make a Constitution save.
oh God.
remember your +2s.
Natural 20.
Excellent, you're good.
25.
You're good.
Oh God.
15.
Okay.
17.
Okay, Lee Harpath and Ramirez.
Is it what is the effect? Because that's important for what I have going on right now.
You're going to gain 1 level of exhaustion.
Okay. Is this isn't a frighten effect or anything?
Nope, you're not frightened.
Okay.
So with exhaustion, where are you? Exhaustion. You have disadvantage on all ability checks at this point.
Oh,
Okay.
great.
As you feel the sound reverb over you, you feel your limbs get heavy and tired.
Should I use my bardic inspiration and give you guys a d8?
Of what?
You can add it to your d20 roll.
Oh.
Oh. Does
Sure.
that apply to
Go
both of
for it.
us?
That's good.
So I can use 2 of them at once.
I think it's only one at once.
It's a bonus
one.
action.
So, I mean, you only get one bonus action.
Okay.
And
Wants
the
it.
thing is, it's only during your. But you have
No.
to do it. You're fine. You're good.
There's no way it would be during her turn.
Yeah.
So 1.
So you get to use one of them on one of them.
Pick one.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Is this based on a disease or a poison?
Nope. This is the pure agony that it gives off. It makes you
Figured.
Is
makes you
aura
exhausted.
Yeah.
of pure agony.
It depends
despair.
on who thinks they can save my scepter, I guess.
I think it's got to be Ramirez who can do that. But
Okay.
that would actually have. You said ability checks.
Yeah.
On your ability checks from now on.
So
all
Can I not
ability
use
checks?
Mage Hand?
what
to
does
grab
that?
the
What does
thing?
ability checks mean?
It's
Is
heavier
that
than
Ability
10
checks
pounds, so
meaning
it's
if you wanted to
grappling
Okay.
or
when
because that's
it-
a strength check.
yeah, when it like strength 10, all ability checks at this point.
Okay, does that include saves?
No,
Oh,
no, it does not. I
mean-
don't believe. No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
There's nothing about ability checks
take
that's going to
2
factor
mage
into
hands
that. My bet is this creature is going to prompt some ability checks
Right.
from us. But you know, there's I don't even know that you need to blow that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right. Save it for something more crucial.
But yeah, I like that
like
instinct.
death save.
You made it, didn't you, Pocky? What would you roll on that Constitution?
I had a 15.
15. So you didn't make it either. So you
Okay.
take 1 level of exhaustion as well.
Where do we mark that?
Just mark it on the side of your sheet at this point.
Yeah. I put it in my HP box, so I remembered.
So it is now Pork Chop. Your turn.
Fireball! I'm gonna fireball it right in the eyeball that appeared in front of me.
Nice. Roll to. I think it's a hit.
Yep, and you need dexterity. She does not roll to hit.
Oh.
It is just 8d6 damage.
And dex save.
What
And
is
a dex
the what is it trying to beat? 16? It does not beat that, so it takes full damage.
Nice.
There's 2 more d6 for you
Why?
because it's 8d6.
Oh. Oof. All right. That's 10. That's 20. That's 30.
30 damage. You all see a fiery, this blossom of fire envelop this thing as you come out of invisibility just enough to blast it right in its face.
Oh wait, so skill checks kill?
Yeah, ability checks. So anything you would, it's your no more skill checks that you're going to.
So you add
disadvantage
your
on.
abilities to literally every check in the game. So ability checks is not a very good, I guess,
Yeah,
specification
so-
there. So if it counts towards skills, we probably actually do need you to add the D8. And I'm going to say to Ramirez's thing, because Ramirez's skills
Okay.
are more important than Lady Harpath's.
Retroactively add a D8. I mean, I still don't make it because I got a 18 with that.
Yeah.
And I would imagine it's probably a 20.
Yeah, you didn't make it.
Yeah.
That's gotta be high.
Sorry.
This is the
Thank
final
you.
boss we're talking about.
Do you want to make any movement, Pork Chop?
I think I want to.
Get out of there, poor
You
kid.
could,
out.
you could tie a
Pork
rope to yourself real quick
Yeah.
and try and grab the scepter before it falls into the lava.
And like,
Or you guys could
Dive down
combine
and
your
catch it?
mage hand mites. Combine your mage hand mites to catch it.
I don't.
She doesn't have mage hand.
Oh, who had mage hand?
I
it was
do.
me. Oh, it was you. You two
Yeah,
could
the
combine
two
your
of
mage
us.
hand
But
mites.
I don't know.
That's two actions. The economy there is not very good.
Yeah. All right. For my movement, I would like to tie a rope around myself, around the strut, and try to swoop down and catch it.
Cool. Roll for
so
me.
cool looking.
And actually, I use the fireballs to propel myself off the strut so that I just do a swing and then it swings back around and lands me back.
Oh
That's
shit!
super cool.
That's
Cool. Roll for me. Which is greater, an acrobatics or a sleight of hand?
Acrobatics.
Roll an acrobatics.
18.
8. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. The thing is, You you grab the rope, loop it around, tie a quick knot as you go uninvisible, bland, and as you're falling, you tie the knot as you're falling. And then when it goes taunt, you grab the scepter, and come back and land.
And that's a glamour bard.
And that's the glamour bard
Glamour bard.
right there.
That was
So far, your
awesome.
desire to kill this thing while looking fabulous doing it is definitely coming
It is
true.
amazing.
I have a question because I didn't take any notes on it. I have a kimono of light. Is that an action to activate?
Yes.
Okay.
So that means it is now Pocky, the Great Wizard Pocky. It's your turn. What are you
Okay,
doing?
so the Great Wizard Packy's turn. I'm looking at. I'm switching to the overhead. Yeah. Or no, I'm gonna switch to the overhead now. There we go. Okay. So I'm over by the entrance with Harpath.
Mm-hmm.
So the baby is 60 feet in the air
It is.
over the thing.
Yes. No, 50. Yeah, it's 60 feet in the
60
air.
feet in the air, right? If my visual calculations are correct, it's about 60 feet away from me as well.
Yes, I believe so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, about 50.
About
60,
50,
Yeah,
50,
60,
okay.
50, 60 feet.
I want to do lightning bolt. But I need to I need to go into the room a little bit on an angle so that I don't hit pork chop. It's a 5 foot wide thing, so I
Cool.
want to make sure that my line of sight is
Your line of sight is on it and not on.
correct.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
So, what do they roll?
They need to roll a dexterity saving throw.
What does it need to make?
A 16.
16? It did not make that.
Great.
How does it move?
That's probably why I
Just
didn't
kind of
make it.
slimes
What does
around.
it do to like get out of if
Oh,
it's
God.
huge? How does it get out of the way of a thunderbolt?
It
Like
does.
what? How does it move?
Like
I'm just
the way that
curious,
it's moved is it's like it
narratively.
like float. Its arms and legs are atrophied. They kind of dangly limp there, and its body is big and bloated,
Right.
and it kind of just it's like Baron Harkonnen from Dune,
Harkonnen.
where it kind of like floats around.
Oh god, no,
And like
okay.
it's taken this big hit, it wailed, and then it turns around, bam! There's fire, and then as it like lazily moves around this way, there's a as Pocky. I imagine what it is you take the book and you open Sheila.
And Sheila, like Care Bear stare
love-
lasers.
Wait, what color is the lightning bolt then?
It's like white blue.
Okay.
Roll damage.
And I believe Harpath has the 10-foot pole at this point.
Yeah.
Someone was asking
It's okay.
in the chat.
We got a multitude of lasers shooting at this thing.
Lasers.
Lightning bolts, lasers. It's gonna be great.
Oh gosh. Okay.
My gosh.
28.
28.
Yeah, lightning.
Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Man. Okay, so this lightning bolt. There's a deafening clap of thunder as this thing shoots through this thing's body and arcs out in different ways. It screams again, but it
It's not a bad scream.
not a bad scream.
It's not a scream
It's
of
just its
doom.
own scream. And it is
very
now Lady Harpath, your turn.
All right. Lady Harpath is going to try and amble her way up this stupid beam so that she can. Oh, am I going to be in melee range if I get up the top of this, actually?
You will.
Oh, cool. So yeah, I'm gonna try and amble my way up the beam.
Amble.
Yes. Good use of the word.
That is going to be to climb the beam, which you said is 5 feet wide.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so that shouldn't be too hard. A 10 athletics.
With a 10 athletics, I'm saying you make it.
Okay.
You take your time. You walk, and I mean it's a 5-foot beam. For you, it's like a bridge. So
Yeah, that's true.
All right.
You may not even need, because you're not doing it stealthily or anything.
you rush up to this thing, and roll to attack.
Yeah. In the name of the Great Dragon Tyrant, you are in the way.
And because I'm within 5 feet of our good friend Pork Chop, I have advantage on these. The first one is a crit,
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
and the second one is also a crit.
Oh my god!
Yes, Lady Harper.
What type of damage are you doing? against it?
This is going to be mostly radiant.
Okay, excellent.
So does it matter because
It
I can
does matter.
separate those out? Cool. All right. I am going to burn a level 3 spell slot to smite.
Yes.
Okay.
Paladins, laser monks, glamour bards, and Ramirez. You're a classy
And
around.
I'm here too.
You're a classy around.
Shovel
Sprinkle
Bard.
Rogue.
Sprinkle rogue.
He sings.
Laser Monk, the new hit from Shovel Bard.
He sings the tad of Laser Bard. Laser Monk Shovel Bard sings your.
Laser Monk and Shovel Bard coming this fall to ABC Family.
All right. So.
Rourke is asking you about your new character, Frank.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God! What a roll.
My character is named Dev. Dev is a monk. And just to tell you, when I was a boy, I met God. And he taught me to shoot lasers. I see things, man. I know.
What does Dev look like? Describe him to us.
Dev is like in his early 20s, you know. He has blonde hair, but it's like unnaturally blonde, you know, like it wasn't that way before. It turned that way when I met God. He has like almost white blue eyes. Just like everything is like super light on him. He wears a flannel robe because you have to have flannel. It's
The
just,
first attack
right there.
is
That's about it.
43 radiant and 6. Sorry.
43 radiant for the first one.
Yep. And 18 magic. I burnt a 3rd level spell, so the smites are pretty good.
Yeah.
Yes, blue eyes, white monk. Like the comment says.
I cast Blue Eyes White Monk. What if we kill this thing in one round?
42 radiant
Okay.
on the
Be
second
so broken.
with 16 magic. And I will take one attack at disadvantage
Okay.
using my short sword. And that's a 24.
That definitely hits. Roll damage.
All right. And this one.
That it's gonna have some sort of trick up its sleeve, though. Like,
Oh, yeah, of course it is.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're doing all this damage now. Ugh, that smite was not very good. 8. $31 radiant and 10 magic.
Cool. And then 10 magic, you said?
Yep.
Give me a second. So.
So Lady Heartpath, being an older kobold, like carefully walks her way.
Because now
up
she's
this
tired.
thing. Yeah, she's tired. She's like edging her way up, and like the whole fight is sort of like slowed down as she's going. And like glowing red black energy like comes out of her sword, and then she draws her other sword.
Lady Harpath, how do you want to kill this thing?
what?
I want you guys to know, Lady Harpath just did its total damage. It's total hit points in damage. She did 276 damage to this thing because it is vulnerable to radiant damage.
God!
How much damage did that first hit do?
That first hit did 78 damage
My
to
God.
it. So
yeah.
Lady Harpath has done 276 damage to a creature that only had 225 hit points.
She burnt all of her 3rd level spells to do it, so
Wow,
we're going
that's
to.
worth it. Oh my gosh.
That was totally worth it.
Oh,
Oh, there's the bits.
There you go. Here's your inspiration.
Thank you.
Don't feel bad, Mel. Work was late.
I know.
For lunch.
Tell me how you destroy this
What the
giant baby
hell?
of death.
Well, one of the things I think that is important to note here is Harpath had advantage on all of those attacks, and that helped it become crits because of pack tactics, and that's because she was in 5 feet of an ally.
Yeah.
So I think this sort of thing, because Harpath is tired, we see Porkchop next to her, like pushing her forward, like to make certain strikes stronger, like because it's floating above her. So the first one, she lunges at it, and Porkchop can see that she's not going to make it. So Porkchop like nudges her forward a bit. That slashes across the baby. Black blood is spewing everywhere. The power of souls and like awful evil is spilling into the room. Then Harpath tries to jump up, and again Porkchop sees that she's having trouble, so she like pushes her up, which really only makes her 5 feet tall with the two of them combined. But it's enough to reach the baby once more. The baby is like screaming and wailing, and so the final one with her other magic weapon, she comes and she just completely severs that umbilical cord between the soulmonger and the baby, and lands next to Porkchop, and they do like a Super Sentai like ready to fight pose.
As bits of this thing rain around you, because
Maybe don't
black
touch
blood like falls around you in these spurts, and bits and pieces of it begin to fall apart.
Gross.
It begins to like become wet paper in your in somebody's hand as the radiant damage infuses itself into like a massive amount of radiant damage. You obliterate this thing as it pops like a soap bubble.
I feel like everybody goes, oh!
Oh, that was super gross.
Oh, God.
As
Wait, where is it?
As it rains around you
What
guys.
just happened?
Where did it go?
What happened?
What? Hey, y'all okay? I heard a pop. He peeks his head from the corner. Hey guys, I heard a big pop.
Holy crap,
Y'all okay?
guys! That's
What the hell just
amazing.
happened?
That took us 10 minutes.
So,
I have a
less in game time.
Is there something bigger and badder waiting?
There might be.
Hey, so we might be able to steal this soulmonger and use it for our own
Wait,
dark
what-
purposes
what
after
about-
all.
what about-
As
Ass crack.
as Ramirez says, I feel like there's something bigger and
Ass
badder.
crack.
Back here is a portal
Oh god.
over a balcony, and through it steps a skeletal face in robes with a horned crown, and he brings forth a staff. And his resonant voice echoes through the chamber. Something is wrong here. And he steps out, looks over the raining bits of
Baby.
of the baby, and he goes, "My dear child."
Oh dear.
That's wrong on a lot of levels.
And there's a shake of his head, and he looks around and goes, "Someone will have to pay. A Sirorak has returned." And
No! Shit! Oh,
I'm gonna say you guys keep your same initiative.
Oh shit.
God!
gosh!
No!
Oh, my initiative's so low.
So is that a doorway or a portal?
It's a portal that he has stepped through. Not a portal that he's created, a portal that is just there.
It was there.
It was there to begin with.
We didn't look around the whole room.
Yeah.
On a balcony around the side. So like this, I said this was a ledge, didn't I?
You did.
He steps out onto
You're
this
so
ledge.
screwed.
God.
I mean, we knew we'd have to
God.
face him. Like,
I thought that this guy was
We
going to
knew
be
we
the
had to
hard. I
face
thought the
No, we
baby was
didn't.
going to be
We
the
didn't know
difficult
that.
thing. We did not know. He could have just been an otherworldly being that made this thing.
I thought
could've
maybe we were
walked
going to get
out
out
fine.
before he came home.
Yeah. Oh wait, who's this guy?
This is ass crack.
Ass crack.
Yeah.
Why would someone name themselves ass
It's
crack?
a
I have
Sarah
no
rack.
idea.
It's a bad name.
I
Yeah,
like to
it's a
think of
poor
him
name.
as
That is a poor
Sazerac.
name choice.
I blame the parents.
Puny
Wait, who's
mortals.
the parent too?
I will feast upon your souls and not care a second of it.
Doesn't
And
sound like an ass crack though.
Yeah.
and
He said
so
puny. He's definitely.
that was Lady Harpath,
We break the soulmonger. We break the soulmonger.
Okay.
and
it.
so Lady Harpath just went. It's gonna now be Shanna, your turn, and then a Serac is gonna go. Okay. Here's the thing. From deep inside the three of you, you hear the voices of your demon little gods, your little trickster gods.
Oh, yeah.
And each one of them goes into a fit of rage upon seeing a Serac. There are doubts of his parentage and disparations at his prowess.
Are they cursing?
And
They're cursing, right?
they are cursing in the language, in ancient Alamu.
Wait. Oh, I was gonna
Oh
ask.
my
if they're
God,
speaking
you
celestial.
stupid monkey! I'm trying to focus.
Speak
And
celestial.
and as that happens, each of you gain 50 hit points.
Hells
50
yeah.
hit points.
Hells
What?
yeah.
If you have taken a demon god, if you have the god inside your head, yes. If no,
Oh, if you
you
have not.
don't.
All right.
Is it 50 temporary
Nope.
hit points? Or?
50 temporary hit
Okay.
points.
Oh my gosh.
The other thing is that you feel your limbs.
Do we still have that plus
Can we
5
say that
from
my
earlier?
exhaustion is gone from that?
No.
No?
This is
Okay.
probably
No.
gone. My so there was a +4 from or like a plus. There's the +5 from you. That lasts 8 hours.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
still gone.
There was a plus extra for the mantle of inspiration I used earlier, and that's gone. So that's plus 50.
Each of you that have a trickster god inside your head, you do an additional 3d6 psychic damage every time you hit
That's
him.
so cool.
Hells yeah.
Sheila, why didn't you let
Blades
them
of
take one of
Mus.
the gods? Because it's a bad idea.
Why is it
Doesn't
a bad
sound
idea?
like a bad idea. They're getting extra hit points.
Being Lady Harpath
She says
is more
super
important
meta.
to me.
Like, I can see they're getting extra
can
hit
see.
points.
What are hit points?
Anyway,
Well, that's cool.
In the Dungeon Delving College, we assess each person's body meat into quantifiable points.
Oh. What's my body?
you're up
I
to
am.
make this
know.
this attack on Asterarak.
73.
Oh.
How far
It's a round number.
across
is
is
crack.
the place
God,
from
you are the toughest
where
bard that
he
has
is?
ever
Like,
lived.
what's the distance there?
90 feet.
Okay, great. That is within range of my.
So am I? I'm like
Chromatic
45 feet
orb.
away from him.
You're about 45 feet, yeah. Not halfway.
All right. So from here,
Gonna need that radiant.
Oh, the other
energy.
thing. Like as he's standing there,
Yeah.
he has this staff in his hand. This skull with an arcane sigil is burned into the front of this skull, and he brings this forth and he grabs around his neck an amulet and closes his eyes, and through the portal comes an annihilation sphere.
Oh!
I don't like that.
No.
For some reason, I feel like that's
how
a
big
bad
is the
thing.
annihilation
It's
sphere?
about 2 feet across.
I know
We're
I
definitely
personally
gonna
haven't
die.
seen that, but I feel like I just know that annihilation spheres are like a thing that like gets rid of arms or something like that. Like,
Okay. Well, I'm going to use this opportunity
I don't
to
know why I
attack
think
those
this.
memories.
Go,
Just
go for it.
him with
good, though.
a chromatic orb.
don't let it touch you.
Oh my god.
So that is a. Wait, do I have to roll to hit for the chromatic orb?
Yes.
Okay. That is a. That's only an 11.
An 11 that does not hit him.
Okay.
Basically, you shoot this chromatic orb, and he basically just knocks it aside.
Okay. Then I am going to move.
Feeble creatures with your puny magic.
Oh dear. I'm going to move. I'm going to move back up the staircase a little bit.
Run!
Not run, just like.
Just a little bit. You've taken. I'm gonna say you take half cover.
Okay.
So is all like is this all
It's
void?
It's all void. It's all drops down. It's like we're gonna say that it triangulates its way down to the lava, basically. So like from the wall to here, it's like a steep dip that goes all the way to the lava.
Dip.
Shit. Okay.
So that's your turn, which means it is now a Sararak's turn. I need a player's manual real quick.
Oh god. Anytime they have to look at the book, it's a bad thing. The glamour, the muscle, the
So-
pork chop.
Can we know anything about this annihilation sphere?
Well, we encountered one earlier in the game.
I know that it just like it was in that door.
Basically, anything a
But-
sphere of annihilation touches, if it touches it, it's as if it never existed at all.
Yeah, it will do.
There's like nothing we can do to get rid of it.
Meta,
Is my question.
metagame wise, like we could try and dispel magic.
It's a
would be
high level spell.
it's a high level spell, and also dispel magic is the highest level spell that we have. Did we get experience from beating up that
You did. You did.
gross jelly baby?
From the
Jelly
gross jelly
baby.
baby, you guys got, believe it or not,
What's-
10,000 XP total. So I'm going to divide that amongst you.
Fuck.
Oh, I was like,
hoping if it was per person, we would be 3,000 away from leveling up.
I would have leveled up
Yeah.
Divided by.
because I'm a level 9. Also, what is my XP right now since I'm just a level 9?
aren't you at 48,000?
Isn't that where they start?
Yeah, that's where we all started, dude.
Yeah.
Everyone gets 2,000 for that.
Cool.
So you're at 50. That's
Excellent. Oh, I wouldn't have leveled up, but I would have gotten close.
All right.
It would have definitely helped.
Oh man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna roll a d6 minus 1.
And I still have protection from evil going on me, at least. So
How many hit points do you have?
72.
Power word kill.
Oh God!
Bye!
And Pocky is obliterated.
Sheila screams and drops to the ground.
Oh my God!
Peace out.
Okay. We have got to release the souls from the soulmonger. It's the only way to cover our escape.
So we're back to the top of initiative, correct?
yes,
Yes.
So it's
it should be you first, isn't it?
I'm second, I think. Aren't you?
No.
No,
Oh,
Just this
I
time.
guess I
Harpath's
am.
right before me, towards the end.
Oh, so then I guess it's either me or you.
I got 23.
I got 21, so it's you.
Oh, so it's you.
So it's me.
You're first.
Oh God! I don't know what to do right now.
Shoot your lasers!
I know, but I kind of want to see what he's gonna do.
I don't. He just killed.
I know he just
A
like
party member.
snapped and killed her. I don't know how that happened. I don't know if these things you magic folk know. I just know I shoot lasers.
Does she get to make
Shoot
any?
him with lasers.
No, there's
Death
no
saves?
saves on power word kill.
No, power word kills the worst.
It's just you're dead.
If you have less than 100 HP.
Yeah.
It's a 9th level spell, though.
Yeah. So hopefully it doesn't have too many of those.
Okay. Focusing up. I think if we destroy the soulmonger, we have a very clear plan. Destroy the soulmonger, release the souls. That'll cause enough chaos to cover our escape.
I'm apologize right now, but I never stick to a plan.
I know. I was hoping you would attack SRX.
I'ma shoot
so
you.
I told you
I'm
that
gonna shoot
plan.
him. If that's the plan, then I'm gonna shoot a Sararak. Ass crack.
Yeah, and you also get extra damage for attacking him. So
Yeah, I'm gonna go here.
Cool.
And I'm gonna shoot a bunch of lasers.
Shoot them lasers.
Shoot a bunch of lasers. All right. So I'm gonna spend a key point.
Just shoot. Laser.
Shoot them lasers
So
to
it's
shoot
4, right?
all. Yeah, 4 lasers.
4 lasers. Okay.
And it's an extra how many d6 of
3d6.
psychic? 3d6 damage.
3d6 of psychic damage as well.
I'm gonna just put that here. Plus 3d6.
Yeah.
PSY. Cool. I feel like a Pokemon. That is a 23 for the first one.
23.
For the first laser.
23
To hit.
hits.
Okay.
So 1.
Second laser. Is it 15? So
Does not hit.
Doesn't hit. Third laser. Is 21.
That hits.
Awesome. 2 lasers hit. And fourth laser is 19.
Does not hit.
Okay, so 2 lasers hit. I need more d6s.
Oh yeah.
So this is the radiant damage specifically.
Okay.
I'll do that first. Oh man. 10 radiant damage.
Total.
Yeah. Oh no, not total. 10 radiant damage plus 21 radiant damage total, and then the rest of the damage. Oh, I just need 2 of them.
Oh,
Thank
okay.
you though. 5, 6, 7. Ah, there we go. 7, 13, 16, 18. 18 more damage after that.
18 psychic.
18 psychic.
So plus 21. 18 plus 21.
Yep.
Okay.
I don't know if I have to differentiate the psychic or not, no, the radiant or not.
No.
Okay.
Okay. Good to
Sorry,
know
plus
for the
21.
future.
Good to know for
What
future.
is
I'll
your
put it all
strength?
together.
My strength is.
And then I'll take a 5-foot
Okay.
step just this way.
What are you looking for?
Cool.
I was hoping
It
someone
is
strong
now.
would try to
I could.
Pork chop.
At this point, I
Your
could
turn.
shimmy up there and
You could.
because I can dash as a free action.
We need the distraction sooner than later. I'm gonna try to attack the soulmonger again.
All right. Metagame wise, we know the path out, right?
Yes.
There's a.
We
place
know
that
the riddle.
We know the riddle. That
The witch said the ebon pool, charred bones lead the way, avoid the red trail.
okay. So I'm betting it's got to be through that portal.
What color is that portal?
It's just a portal. It's bluish light.
It's energy.
It's energy.
Charred bones
Just had to
lead
make
the
sure it
way.
wasn't red.
Charred bones. Are there bones up in the thing that he's standing on right now?
No.
I mean,
No.
I charred a bunch of bones a couple levels up. Oh wait, I
mean-
didn't. Alaric did.
Yeah, that wasn't you.
I'm betting that we have to go through the portal. There's more to the dungeon.
That makes sense.
I don't know how to deal with a Serac. Maybe we actually do have to. This is one of those tough
have to
situations. We're in the
Oh,
Tomb
do
of
we have to
Annihilation.
fight
Should
him?
we actually fight him or not? I do think breaking the Soulmonger is going to be important. I think
I think
this
that's
is
the
going
right
to
thing
cause
do.
some chaos.
You think on that. I'm gonna try to break the soulmonger.
Yeah.
I don't have any strength, so it's a 13 to try to hit the glass.
13 to hit the glass.
Yeah.
Does not hit.
At least
Like it
doesn't fall
hits,
to the
it hits,
lava.
but it's like it does no damage to it.
Does it seem like this object could break the glass?
Oh yeah.
You're just weak.
Um,
We're not the right.
I will let you know. I'll let you know. This thing has an AC of 20. So like you have to get past that to actually hit it.
Is it just regular glass?
Obviously not.
Okay.
It's some sort of different glass. Oh yes, and everybody sees Pocky's soul rise out of her body and go into the soulmonger.
That was sad. Poor Pocky.
And now Sheila is just a book.
Big Toblerone.
All right, I want to activate my kimono of light to try to blind and give disadvantage to Sararak.
Cool. Go for it.
How do I don't.
You just turn it on as an
It's
action.
on.
As an action.
As bright as it can go.
There's nothing to roll. That happens.
Okay.
Sararak goes. And he doesn't dispel it, but he's immune to being blind.
I mean, he doesn't have eyes.
He
doesn't?
I mean-
he's a skeleton.
he's
When did we talk?
Isn't there a picture of him on?
there's
front
on
of
the
something?
Dungeon Master's
This
guide,
guy, yeah.
on the DMG. And I don't think we have one right here. He's just got like pinpricks of light.
It was a good try.
Can you acknowledge that I look really good though?
Oh yeah, you look great.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry. I should have read his entrance. I am not doing him his just desserts.
Oh good.
We look back to a few moments ago.
A skeletal figure wrapped in moldy robes and clutching a skull-tipped staff appears in the south balcony. Hateful pinpricks of white light burn in his eye sockets, and a 2-foot diameter sphere of utter darkness floats in the air beside him. That's it.
That's the sphere of annihilation.
Cool. It is now.
Wait. The sphere floats beside him?
Oh no!
Okay. Great.
He might send it somewhere.
Yeah, but hopefully
mean-
you get there first.
But I just went, and it's
No.
you after me.
I was gonna do this anyway. He does move it.
Fuck.
As one of his legendary actions, he moves it.
It would have been real cool, though.
Would have been real great.
And so it heads for you. I want you to roll me a dexterity to get out of the way.
Oh, hell yeah. I can do dex. Oh, God. It's good.
Yeah, you
Go away.
I can do
No! Hey, someone help. Someone give me some inspiration, like, right now.
Was it a natural one?
Yeah, it was a natural one.
Okay.
Inspiration, please.
Can
Please, 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 please. I don't want to die.
Can James like give inspiration to?
I need it all for me.
I don't want to die.
He like as he does that, he laughs and he just moves his hand to the side, and the sphere goes faster than you could even blink. It heads straight for you.
So, chat. Yeah? Yeah? It costs 300.
Costs 300.
It costs 300.
Yeah, that was the dome. 100 was for the dome.
Yeah,
It's
100.
300
You
for
just need
this
200
one.
more. But thank you. You're a wonderful human being.
It's gonna hit. It's gonna hit you.
Even with evasion?
Oh, what do you have for evasion?
Evasion is no damage instead of half
Thank you.
damage.
Worked it.
Inspiration.
Yes.
So roll again.
It's literally saving our lives.
All right, that's so much better. That is a 24.
It's a 24. I'm gonna roll his.
And I have evasion. So
I don't know if that works with spheres of annihilation.
if it's a dex save, evasion.
I made it a dex
Oh,
save.
You made it a dex save.
Yeah. Because I
There's
don't.
an additional 200 for you.
Hells yeah,
And
you
there-
guys are the best. I
you
love
go.
you all.
So now he
now
has an additional
You have an
inspiration to hang
additional
on
inspiration.
to.
No, so you got. Well, yeah, and you've already used.
Yeah, I used
There we go.
So my. Damn. So this is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna rule that
I'm okay with still taking damage.
it's not going to destroy you. It's not gonna hit your head, but you are gonna take damage from it, and you lose something.
Oh, can I?
You want me to roll a d6?
I
Or-
mean, I feel like he would like react
Like
and
an
just like
ear?
throw all of his stuff in the way of it. So like his entire bag of things. So I'd lose
Supplies.
all my holy water.
23.
So much holy
So
water.
I'm gonna say it's all of your supplies. You ditch your supplies, you lose that, you take 23 damage. As the thing goes past you and annihilates a good like,
Gonna take 23 damage.
and you take 23 damage trying to get out of the way. Now it is.
I think it's Harpath's turn.
Harpath's turn.
High five.
Yep.
You want to try to hit the... I'm right next to you. I could just give you the scepter, but it's up to you. We could just wait for...
I think this is a Ramirez job,
Yeah.
honestly.
Can you hit it with anything else and see what it does?
I mean,
Or do you think it's
I guess
only
I
going to be
could
the
hit it.
adamantine that's going to work?
So,
I don't know. This
I-
stupid scepter said that it's got a very specific... It's magical. It's got a very specific thing.
Doesn't it kill him?
we don't know. We don't know
no
what it
idea.
does.
I have no idea.
I look at the book real quick. I just want to look up what is a dash action.
It's double your
Double my
speed.
move, that's
It'd
it.
be 90.
Cool. Just making sure.
Is there anything I can roll to find out what this magic could link to in this room?
Roll me an arcane.
27?
It doesn't connect to anything in this room.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
So. He's got that permanent sphere of annihilation around him. So, I think my plan at this point is to just attack Acerak.
Okay.
I think we destroy the Soulmonger and we try to move towards the portal and just outrun him in the rest of the dungeon. I don't know that we can beat him, or even if we're meant to beat him. He's already used his legendary action, so Lady Harpath's going to be using her climbing kit. She is going to throw a grappling hook around this beam and swing over here as part of a movement. She would have disadvantage, but the climbing kit will give her advantage, canceling out the disadvantage.
Awesome.
And that is cocked. And that is not good.
Oh, no.
That's only going to be 10.
Do you want
10.
Bardic Inspiration?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
You are right next to him.
You can do this.
And that's 8.
18.
18.
18. You make it. You make it all the way around.
Thank God. Oof.
And you land, and a Serac turns slowly to look at you. What else do you want to do, Lady Harpath?
Lady Harpath is going to attack him.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my god.
Oh man, the stones on Lady Harpath.
Hey, ass crack, right?
My name is a Serac.
That's what I said.
Demi Grand Archlich, walker of worlds between spaces. I have seen 1,000 worlds come and go, suns extinguished.
I've only got the one title. I'm Lady Harpath the Prismatic, but I represent the Great Dragon Tyrant, an exciting, upcoming evil overlord who's moving in on your territory. And I want you to know, this is from him. Lady Harpath is going to attack him.
Attacked him during that introduction.
Yeah. She's going to hit a 20?
That doesn't hit.
Shit.
So you go for the hit, and
Yeah.
he blocks it with the staff and goes, obviously not that up and coming.
I have one more Bardic Inspiration.
Sure. Let's use it.
Come on, Lady Harpath, you can do this.
Oh, you're right. I forgot. I'm good at this.
Back up, ass crack.
It's 26 now.
Oh, that definitely hits.
Cool.
Woo!
I am going to burn one of my smites on him. Cool. That is 13 radiant damage,
Cool.
and that's cocked. Only 7 magic damage. And I'm going to push him 10 feet
Also, the
into
psychic
the lava.
damage.
Cool.
No, I don't have any psychic damage
Oh, that's
because she.
I'm assuming.
You didn't. Give
No
it
gods, no masters. Except for the Great
You
Dragon
don't feel like
Tyrant.
pushing him into the portal again?
Pushing him into the portal, he could just walk right back through, I think.
Yeah, that's
Right?
fair.
I mean, like, I feel like he can walk right back through. Ideally, I would have pushed him into his own sphere of annihilation, and that would have been just money. But instead, this is the best we've got.
Cool. You push him 10 feet, and he begins to fall.
I'm available for hire!
And it is now
Don't
your
say
turn.
that.
Great. So I'm gonna run up.
Please smash this thing.
Do you need me to make any checks to climb this thing? The pole?
Yeah, roll me a dex.
Or athletics or acrobatics?
Yeah, it should be.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Because I have disadvantage on this check, so. With disadvantage. With disadvantage, it's a 10.
With a 10,
That's
take
what
your
Lady
time.
Harpath did, yeah.
Okay.
Take your time walking across it, and you're
Okay,
fine.
great. And then I'm gonna try to smash the.
Roll to hit.
Okay. So it's a strength check, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, so 18 plus 6 would be
24.
24.
Excellent. Roll damage.
How much damage do I roll? It's with
Is
the
this just an
adamantine.
attack?
You're rolling it with What again?
With the I would have grabbed the staff from.
Oh,
you.
from the sapper. You're gonna
Yeah.
roll and do that. So, I mean, it's a mace. I believe it's a 1d6.
1d8.
1d8. I'm sorry.
6.
Plus
Add your strength.
Oh, so 12.
12.
Oh yeah, you're super strong now. I remember.
Yeah, that's right.
I forgot about that part.
How many attacks do you have?
I have 2,
So you should
so I
attack
could do
again.
another one.
More attacks.
Oh wait, no, I don't have
So does that
disadvantage
only
on
apply to
attacks.
physical attacks?
Yeah.
Oh,
And then a
I could.
You-
23,
Excellent. Roll damage.
and that is 11.
11. So 23 damage total.
Man.
Cool. Crack, crack. You hit it twice, and the glass indents itself, and there's a couple of small cracks, but it's relatively still whole. But it has done damage. to
Break
it.
the thing! Break the thing!
And he's going to use.
I'm like now a big target.
Did he use Dimension Door?
Teleport.
Teleport as a reaction?
Yeah.
I'm trying
Oh
to-
God.
Good lord!
Maybe we should run away.
I mean, that's why I moved. Part of my move was going towards the portal.
I know,
so.
and a part of me wants to use the rest of my movement to like try to hide.
I run on the other side of the sphere. Like,
Oh,
Top of
is the
the-
climbing equipment still on there too?
Yeah.
Can she use that? So that'll negate your disadvantage
Okay,
for Dex to get around.
yeah, let me do that.
Nice, you make it.
Yeah.
Which way do you want to go?
I'm gonna go the other way on the orange one. Yeah. Great.
So you reach up, grab the rope, swing around. Cool.
What's this?
That's Sheila.
That's Sheila.
Oh.
I would have
Oh,
grabbed
no,
her, but I was
Sheila.
not in range.
Oh no, Sheila.
Don't leave me.
Somebody should get her.
Okay.
She's crying quietly to herself.
All right, he gains his legendary actions back for his turn.
God. So one of them's moving the thing.
What are the other ones?
Well, he thankfully, blessedly, won't be moving the thing again this turn.
This turn.
10, 20. Okay. Pork chop. Make a Constitution save.
Hell yes.
Oh yeah.
13.
13.
Oh.
What? Do we have? Can we get any
This is
advantage
the
to
last
that?
session,
This
guys.
is the last one.
It's the
so
last
if
session.
we're going, and also we just to peel back the curtain here, we've been playing without inspiration this whole game, like basically because we've agreed that instead of getting inspiration for doing cool things, we get it from you guys. So this is yes,
Yeah!
there we go. Thank
You're the
you.
best.
Thank you.
Oh man. We
Immediately
love you,
used-
chat.
Oh, come on! No.
I rolled worse.
Oh,
It's 300 for inspiration. She rolled worse on the second one. So as you turn around, you see Asirak raise his staff, and there's a that goes over you. And Pork Chop, you are now cursed. You can't regain hit points.
Thank you.
no.
I can't regain. Okay.
You can't regain hit points until
Okay.
it's been removed,
It's not that bad.
Well,
That's not too bad.
and you are vulnerable to necrotic damage.
And Muller Duck just
That is bad,
And
because
Muller
it
Duck just
probably
gave
only
you
does
300
that.
for later.
For later.
For later.
thank you.
Thank you. You guys are
Can
the
we
best.
get one of the inspiration
Yeah,
tokens
here's a
for?
token.
Thank you.
We love you, chat. Everyone make love signs. Love for the chat. Chat love.
This is all for you guys.
This is for you guys.
And
I don't know. I feel like it's probably for the glory of the Great Dragon Tyrant,
Also that.
Also that.
That's just hard.
Was
math.
that the god I met?
No.
No,
I
no,
doubt
no,
it.
I doubt it.
What's
It was-
your
it was very
alignment?
bright. Lawful neutral.
He would have
so-
given you a bite.
out of your body.
I mean, that's what that almost
Nom, nom,
did, so it's not too different.
Okay.
Oh, God.
And make a dex throw, pork chop. Dex save.
Also something you're pretty good at. D20, yeah.
Dexterity, so that one.
Yep.
Wow!
You do have that now.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Come on, don't fuck me up.
What the fuck?
Wow!
Cursed dice.
13 again.
13.
Oh my God.
Okay. He casts Disintegrate on you.
It's gonna do a lot of damage. It's
do
not gonna
lots of
kill you.
damage.
Molar duck. I wish that was true, but it's not. She's
7,
just rolling so
8,
badly. Her
9,
dice hater today.
10.
It's not good.
Yeah. We wouldn't troll you guys.
Put that die
On
to
the
10
last
out,
session.
please.
It's going back in its case.
Yeah,
Yeah,
use
right.
use a new D20.
14.
Do you want the sparkly one?
Like a
Sure.
glamour bard.
It's pretty glamorous.
I might try to. I'm just gonna do a comparison.
Sure. Yeah, if you want to do a couple test rolls.
Okay. So far you're better. So we're just gonna not jinx
Every
it.
so
I'm
often,
gonna
just, like,
keep
checking
my
in,
own
yeah.
die for right now. He's doing fine.
He raises a finger at you.
Yeah.
And hold on. Shit. He raises a finger at you as this wave washes over you. Take a moment to stagger forward. As you stagger forward, you look up and it's an insignificant thing. Just a small, thin beam of green light that hits you. You take 86 damage.
Oh dear God, that.
As you feel
God.
you feel parts of your skin and parts of your body disintegrate off of you. Like your fingernails are no longer there, and you like part of your hair is gone.
My hair?
And
Can I go into a rage?
and that's the end of his turn, which means it is now Dev, your turn.
Well, now that he's not there, since you can climb on the wall, you can like
Dev,
start scoping stuff out.
New plan. I need you to attack a Serac. That
I'ma
is the
leave.
plan that I need you to stick to.
I'ma leave.
You're gonna leave?
You're gonna fucking shoot a goddamn laser at the soulmonger, or no one's leaving.
Oh yeah, you know.
Actually, yeah, Dev, the plan I need you to stick to is leave. Go. We don't need you.
You're confusing
That's
me.
the plan.
I'm just gonna shoot the soulmonger, okay?
God.
Go, go, go.
I'm gonna shoot the soulmonger. I'm gonna. I don't like that thing there. But I'm gonna shoot the soulmonger. Sorry.
Please move.
He's just so stressed. Okay, soulmonger. I'm gonna shoot it 4 times.
Yes.
First one, natural 20.
That absolutely hits. Roll double damage.
Cool. Let me do the other 3 to see if they hit too. Second one is 28, so I'm guessing that hits. Third one is 20.
He said the AC was 20 on it.
Yep,
so.
it's 20, so
Cool. And fourth one is 26. So all 4 of them hit.
Yes. Yes.
The first one, this doesn't do an extra 3d6, right?
No, because it's
Because
just
it's
for
No,
a
it's
Sarah.
against it, not a
Just for a
Serac
Serac.
himself.
Cool. So the first one does 4 plus 9 is 13. Does 25 points of damage.
Okay.
Plus 11. Plus 13. Plus 15. So 25, 11, 13, 15.
Just like pew 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 pew.
Pew, 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 pew. And then I'm moving out of his line of sight as best I can. And crouching ready to dodge that spear again.
Wow. Okay, so you. And with each one, there's a crack, 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 and like giant webs of cracks run around this thing. And it's not open. You can see the souls on the inside, like little pinpricks of light as they like try to like move across it, sensing the imminent destruction of the soulmonger as you hit it over and over and over again.
Wait, you moved back?
Well, I just moved out of his line of sight, so.
Oh,
Oh, this is a balcony. He can like see you.
Oh, he can see
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
So
So
are there things to duck by?
move near the portal.
Yeah, we're gonna move near the portal then. That would be the plan, just over here.
Yeah. Wall run. Done.
Well run.
Cool. So, Pork Chop, you're up.
Good God. Is the
If you make it over to me, I can remove the curse, or try to.
the soulmonger, is it something I could climb over?
Yeah, you can climb on top of it.
I would like to move over to this side of it, the side that's closest to the portal. And I would like to use Fireball to propel myself away from it and try to make it to this side of the room.
Cool. I dig that. So
Cool.
I'm actually going to say that you just do that.
You just
Great.
you just cast it at a Serac, or are you casting
I'm
it
casting
at the
it
soulmonger?
at the soulmonger.
Oh, so down
Yes.
to like, all
Down
right.
to shoot myself
It can't
into
do
the air.
anything, so roll damage on it.
2, 3,
Yes.
6,
I'm loving this propelling
7.
thing.
Give me one.
Yep. Here we go.
8. Oops. Ten. 25.
25?
25 damage to the soulmonger.
Yes!
Yes!
Pocky, you put your hands on
Or
it
that's-
and
Pork chop.
That's pork chop.
Pork chop. You put
It is
your-
a food. It is a
It's a,
peanut.
it is a peanut. I'm so sorry. You put your hands on the soulmonger at the bottom. You explode. It explodes, rocketing you backwards, and it shatters into a million pieces. And immediately, the souls escape in this cascade of blue light as they swarm around the room.
You can still grab Sheila
Grab Sheila.
with your mage hand.
Oh, okay.
I don't think we want Sheila to fall into Askrak's
No.
hands.
Sheila. I don't know who you are really, but you sound like a cool book. Not much for reading.
Whose turn is it?
Yeah, the crystalline shatters. A myriad of tiny lights pour forth. These bright souls coil through the air like a tornado, blazing upward and then vanishing in spectral flashes. And like fireworks that pop around the room.
What happened to the cables that were holding it up? Do they start to fall?
No, they stay.
They're-
They're
Okay.
beams. We
I
found
was just
out.
wondering if I need to make like a dex save or something.
And I mean, I would have you make a dex save because that did just shatter everything around you.
So that would be 18.
18. I'm gonna say with an 18, you're able to grab the rope and swing. Which way do you want to go?
By Harpath.
What about Sheila?
Grab Sheila.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
right.
kind of need you there to grab Sheila.
So I'm gonna say that you are out of danger. You're able to like kick off and be out of danger.
Okay.
Because like I'm assuming this was a glass ball with like a ring of something around
Yeah,
it. So
yeah.
there's
Is
still
it,
like
is it her turn in initiative?
It will be soon. Not yet.
It is after you. So
Okay.
after you are done, it's
It's
her
after
turn.
Harpath.
it's after Harpath.
Oh, I'm
After
sorry. It's after
Harpath.
Harpath. I'm sorry. So let's see here. So that happened. That happened. You guys see Ulrich's soul and Pocky as they move around. And does Ulrich or Pocky want to say anything?
It
What is
still
Ulrich
flips
gonna
off.
Harpath like
Passes by.
Mage hand in the air.
Like, no, his arm's
His arm's back.
Oh, his
yeah.
arm is back. Oh, yeah, there you go. Double the.
Harpath!
And he flies away.
You guys, keep Sheila safe.
Bye! Goodbye, Pocky! I'm glad we traded up!
As he. as they
The last thing you see before he poops is a hand
Yes,
right in front of you.
please.
It's just like
as it goes all the way up. Awesome.
His left hand.
Harpath, it is your turn.
Ulrich was a pretty good dude after all. God, I wonder what to do. I think I'm going to attack a Serac. That's what I'm going to do. Yep, I'm just preparing for my attack on. And
She steps back
Through the portal.
through the portal and is gone. So that's her. So now it is you.
It's me.
Yeah.
Could the blast that threw me onto there have actually thrown me through the portal?
Make a dex.
Ooh.
Oh, that's right. I don't have my.
Like, how much do we really want to get Sheila?
If you can.
I'd say we should.
I think in a single turn because you can dash as an action. I think
Save?
you can grab this with Mage Hand and use your movement to get over there.
23.
It seems
23?
sound to
Yeah.
me
Okay.
because you've got the climbing equipment.
I'm gonna say yeah. Yeah, you're
Wait.
able to like.
I'm through the portal. Here's what I would like someone to do. If you can get a mage hand on Sheila, I know that's one of your actions, but
It's
I
at least
can-
a cantrip for me, so.
I can cast Bardic Inspiration to give you a free movement to get through the portal.
Oh, you're right.
I can draw you to me.
But you're gone now.
But I could peek my head through, use my bonus action.
But
We
don't
have no
know if you
idea
can
what's
do
on the other
that.
side of the
Yeah.
portal.
Oh, that.
It's fine. It's fine. Again, you can dash
dash,
as a
alright.
bonus action. That is more than enough move to accomplish all of this.
Okay.
So they go through. Hold on.
All this is going to require is you to succeed at an athletics check that if you were going to fail it anyway, you weren't going to make it to the portal.
Also, question on bonus actions. Can they happen at any time?
think
It depends on what
it
the
is.
action is.
Like, if it's my Step of the Wind bonus action, I spend a key point and I can use a dash action.
I think that's going to be on your turn.
Okay, that's what
probably
I
on your
figured.
turn,
I
yeah.
was just making sure.
Dev, I want you to make a. Where'd it go? I want you to make a.
If it's not too precarious to the portal, the first thing I'm doing is removing curse on you.
Dex save. Yeah.
Oh, cool. 28.
28. You make it. Nice.
My dexterity is awesome.
So,
And you didn't crit fail.
And I didn't
so
crit
he
fail.
pointed at Pocky, and then as all this is happening, he's like, "No!" as it bursts and begins to rain around him, and he looks around, and the first thing he sees is you, and he goes, and you turn your head as it disintegrates like a hole into the wall.
That's literally what he does.
Monk
Some
shit.
Bruce Lee stuff, man.
Back on his bullshit.
Southern Bruce Lee.
Which means you are up.
Okay. So, with my dex save that I did before, I know we just kind of had me like hanging onto the rope here.
Can you mage hand Sheila and
Swing.
then dash
So
to the...
the only problem with Mage Hand is the way this is set up. It's out
So
of range.
if you walk along this ring, that would be exactly within range.
is there a ring here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I thought this.
I
was
wouldn't have
completely
asked you to
gone.
do this if I didn't think you could do
Okay.
it.
Cool. I was worried I had to make another check.
Sacrifice yourself.
Yeah. Okay. So then I'm gonna Mage Hand Sheila.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So now I have Sheila. I feel
And now
weird
you
about
can-
going through this portal, but I guess we're all going there.
Yeah, use that.
everyone
one.
Oh, if you'd like to
Right.
stay here and fight Asarak, you are welcome to do that.
Go
Well,
ahead,
but like,
fight
what if it's
Askrat.
just a trap and Astarak comes back and kills us all?
He came from there. That's my only logic.
So
And
I'm
again,
gonna use
at this
the climbing
point,
equipment.
At this
to
point,
go
we're gonna take
there,
any
so
lead
let
we
me roll
can.
for that.
Just
What
don't
are you
follow
rolling?
a red thing.
For
we'll
the
be good.
using the climbing equipment
Yeah, sure. To get in there.
to go
Go through
from
the...
there.
Can she go through the portal on this?
I'm gonna see.
Oh yeah. So I definitely make that check with all my pluses and stuff.
And you head through.
With Sheila.
It's all. You're the only one left.
Isn't it? Isn't it his turn?
No, it's
after
not.
me?
It's me.
It is. No, it's his turn.
What?
It's a Serac's turn.
Oh, that was a.
That was a
heroic-
bonus
that
action?
was a
That-
bonus
yeah, that was a
action?
legendary
Damn!
action he did.
you got to make it one more, dude. Harpath is giving you 6 seconds. By the way.
Time stop.
Fuck.
Fuck you.
time.
What does that do?
It's a 9th level spell. It stops time. He's got like a couple rounds to act right
He's
now.
got
Do I get like a save or something?
No.
He stops the flow of time.
Is he gonna follow them? Yeah, he's gonna kill
No.
me.
He won't.
Y'all left me.
Maybe
Hey.
you'll live through this.
Dev
Again,
just-
you've got 6 seconds.
Dev just came out here to have a good time, and honestly, he's feeling really attacked right
I'm
now.
feeling real attacked right now. I thought this was gonna be fun.
It sounds
We
like
killed
an
a
ass crack
baby.
problem, not a hard path problem.
I thought this was gonna be fun, but instead we killed a baby. And now this demon skeleton thing. Stop time. What the hell is this?
I mean, he has 4 rounds. He has 4 rounds to do whatever he wants.
I'm dead.
I feel like you're dead.
Well,
But I will roll. I will roll.
yeah.
to see.
Are they saves? Because I feel like if he fails a save, that's probably it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because with time stop, is he frozen, or is it just like time stops around this engagement?
Time stops around
The engage.
this engagement. So, like, technically, he could finish him off and come after you guys.
Right.
Because he has stopped time completely. But, I mean, that asks a big question about, like, what is the range of time stop? And
Right.
has he stopped time only for this dungeon? Has he stopped it for everyone?
Yeah.
Like,
Is there a range on time stop?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's a good point.
There's a range on time.
There's a range
Who's
on
over
time.
here.
I'm so curious if there is. I'm sorry,
Should-
man.
God, so we can't like. Nobody would peek back through. Would
No,
they?
not at this
it's
point.
what Harpath has right now. She's got a readied action. If anyone but Dev pops through that portal,
it's
she's gonna
just
push
him.
him back in.
He has stopped his time. So like he
Everything else is still moving.
no. So
I don't.
he has stopped time. He can move while everyone else is stopped.
He can move. Can he attack?
You briefly stop the flow of time for everyone but yourself. So he has stopped time for everyone but him. And he
The
now has
whole
4
world?
rounds to do whatever
So you won't take damage until
the
spell stops.
until the spell stops. Okay, so he is going to.
I don't know if I'm gonna leave.
This is an unlikely.
Your last character will pop through though. won't they?
You gotta throw your wristband
your
through the
bracelet or
portal.
whatever through the portal.
Yeah, okay. I mean,
Alright,
it's going to be
Wizard Monk.
16d6 plus 40 damage.
Roll it.
I think you should roll.
You want me to roll it? Okay.
Because
Let's,
you've got,
Roll it.
Is
you've got
this
50
roll
bonus
it.
HP right
and
now.
is this
I
a
have a
save?
plan.
I mean, it's a dex save.
Okay, so roll the save.
roll the
first.
dex
Roll the
save.
save.
Because that's his god made him super good at dexterity.
Inspiration.
Yep.
Oh god! Oh god!
And do you have evasion?
Yeah, I have evasion.
Oh, this is huge then.
Okay, that's what's 10? 24?
Doesn't hit. I mean, doesn't make it.
Fuck!
Like, it just doesn't make
What
it.
did you roll?
I'm all out of inspiration to give.
I rolled a.
I mean, time is stopped. Like,
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. There was a chance that you were making
What does
another.
evasion do?
Evasion. I instead of taking half damage from something, I
You
take
take no damage.
no damage.
wait, what did you say? It was 24, you said?
24. That's real good. There's got to be something I can do in here. Let's see.
His spell DC
It's 25.
is 23.
Unbelievable! Holy crap!
Muscle 13 just gave you another inspiration.
You're the
too.
best!
Oh my god! What an unbelievable turn.
That's one turn.
Oh god! Oh, my legs are shaking.
And now you do have another inspiration for those other turns, thanks to Molson 13.
You're the best. He should just give up on me and go after the rest of the group. Sorry, guys.
He's used a lot of 9th level spells. I think he might be out soon, hopefully.
Hope so.
Though,
Do
I
liches
honestly-
run out of 9th level
I mean,
spells?
yes. All spellcasters can. It depends on if he is like a lich or like a god, because a god could probably have more than the standard set. But like a 20th level character only has so many.
Yeah.
I think only has like 3 or something.
Yeah, like 9th level spells, so.
Cool.
I'm shaking.
But that's 1. You've made it through 1. And like if it's still saves.
And now that the soulmonger is destroyed, if we really want to, we could bring you back to life if you die.
Do it. Please. If I die. Please. You get the mental feeling that if I died, I would have totally wanted to get brought back to life to tell everyone about this.
Hold on, guys. Sorry.
That's okay.
I mean, this is a critical moment here.
I like that one. I agree. Dev now has a nice straight part cut in his hair from that miss. Perfect part. I have a fade now on one side of my head.
On one side.
One
Make
side.
a Constitution.
Oh, that's not as good. Not awful. 20?
Nope.
No, that's 23 is the
I
DC.
know. I couldn't get a 23 unless I got a natural 20.
This could kill you. 6. And technically, all of these spells are happening simultaneously once you
Yeah.
come out of the time stop.
Yeah.
So I have a small plan. It's a small chance. It's a good one. I'm gonna wait until I have to.
Yeah.
What is it?
An at-will ability.
Cool.
Turns around and walks through.
Oh god!
Oh,
He only did
Jesus.
2.
I'm
Oh,
trapped?
fuck. So he's got 1 round.
He's got 1 round
Okay.
left.
What am I trapped in?
You prepared to boop him
It
back
doesn't matter.
through-
Because
Time
time
is stopped.
stopped. So.
So he gets 1 round here, but after that, then we get to do something.
I'm petrified.
You could just be in a
Yeah,
forced prison or something.
it looks like a forced prison.
Okay, so what happens is he's gonna do one last thing. Man,
Did he take any damage from falling into lava? No, he
No, he
teleported,
teleported.
as a reaction.
Yeah.
he's a beast. Like, it's, oof. It's rather mind blowing.
Yeah, it sort of makes it like, why the fuck are we even playing?
Like once you get there, you're just
It's
like,
I mean, if you make it all the way to the end of the scenario and you as 10th level characters fight what I'm assuming is what is the CR? What is his challenge rating? 30. 33?
23.
23. Oh, yeah, a CR 23.
I mean, there's things in place, but basically, so he's gonna do. He steps through. All 3 of you need to make Constitution saves.
shit, that's really bad for me. That's probably as good as I can roll, but my constitution sucks.
What are the numbers?
Inspiration.
Cool. What'd you get?
18.
Not enough.
25.
You beat it.
6.
You 2 beat it. You did not. So it's gonna be.
God.
Can't stuff, huh?
Yeah. Cool. So, he steps through, casts the spell, and time picks back up. And
Can our ready actions go off?
yes, let me just say what he has done.
Yeah.
Dev, you moved out of the way, time stopped, and then you try to move over this way, and you hit a wall of force. And it's surrounded you. And as that happens, gas fills the place.
He put a cloud kill inside a wall of force.
God! You know what? You hate the game, not the player. What a move!
You take 12 damage, but you will take 12 damage every round.
How long does the wall of force last?
An hour.
Okay.
A very long time.
How
And
long
it's
does
just
the
when I
cloud
breathe
kill
it in,
last?
yeah?
Cloud kill
Just when I breathe
lasts
it in.
It's just when I breathe it, yeah?
Unfortunately,
a
not.
minute.
Oh, man. A minute?
A
It's
minute.
A minute of cloud
So
kill?
you-
No, wait, no, I'm
take-
sorry. 10 minutes.
So you will. Oh.
Nope.
No. Sorry.
Everyone, as he steps through, he casts Circle of Death on you guys. All of you, you take 34 damage, but you're still cursed, correct?
Yes.
To not receive healing, that's it.
But she is vulnerable to
Necrotic.
necrotic damage, which gives you, it's 64 damage for you.
You're still up.
But, that happens and your reactions go off.
Cool. Okay. So the plan so when Ramirez came through, all right, we're gonna give Deb 6 seconds. If he doesn't make it, Deb was very nice, but we don't need him.
Sorry, friend.
Here's
Just
what's gonna
feel-
happen. I'm gonna prepare an action. If anyone who is not Deb steps through there, I'm gonna run forward and push them out. Ramirez, I need you to run forward with me so I have advantage on that roll.
Okay.
And once we shove them back through, I have prepared Stone Shape to close the portal.
Like over
I
the
want to
top
just
of it.
just close it so nothing can step through it.
Cool.
All right.
So your reactions go off.
Okay. Do do do.
Okay. Okay.
Hope you guys bring me back to life.
24? That hit?
24 does hit.
Thank God.
Yes, Cloud Kill is concentration, but Circle of Death is not.
But
Casting another spell would that
yeah,
break
it's
concentration?
it is the force wall that is the
Yes! Yes! Pick one.
Wall of Force.
That's
That
so
makes sense.
I mean, yeah,
He
he's
keeps
still
wall of
trapped
force.
there.
No, it still traps me. I'm fine with that.
I'm sorry, dude. So
There's another way out of this dungeon.
if that hits, I am going to
gonna
deal
follow me back.
a paltry 10 damage to him and push him 10 feet. Bloop.
And then you
Stone Shape the fuck out
stone
of
shape
that
the round of
door.
it. So he turns this way. He tries to like step back and is rebuffed. I feel like actually the portal it like wavers and he looks at it and goes, clever. And he turns around and looks over at Dev.
So I just rolled a 20 to play dead. Can I play dead with deception?
He can sense if you're dead or not.
Damn it.
That is
That would have
really
been
funny.
awesome.
He comes over and he puts his hand on the wall of force and goes, you and I will have such fun. And
And there's no soulmonger to keep him trapped there.
well done, sir. Well done.
Do you say anything cool?
He goes,
Adios, motherfucker.
and he goes, done that. And he dismisses and takes your body.
Oh shit!
He's gonna bring you back
Can
to
bring you
life.
back to life.
I'm gonna just keep killing myself.
So, it'll be fun. So you guys are now on the other side of this.
Yeah, now we get to see where we are.
Good fight, guys.
Holy crap! What a fight!
Wow.
Just crying quietly in Ramaris' arms.
Oh god! All right.
I would just like to note that it's 12:07.
I know, we're almost
Okay.
done. We're almost
Y'all
done.
should get my body
Just throwing it
back
out there.
somehow.
That
I don't know how, but
that
there's
didn't.
got to be a way.
Yeah, that didn't go perfect. I feel like we need to take Asarak down, but I feel like that's gonna have to come later in life.
I'm gonna just say, I'll keep killing myself until someone else brings me back. Just in case.
30, 40. Actually, move that to the side. There we go. You guys are in this long hallway. And 3 paths marked out in red, gold, and purple tiles snake along the floor, each one leading to one of 3 archways. A charred skeleton on the floor points to a 4th archway, which has no path leading to it. A single torch burns in the wall sconce at the far end of the hallway. Mounted below on the bronze plaque bears the warning in common, "Behold the fate of those who defy me."
So the charred bones lead the way.
Charred bones lead the way.
And the skeleton is
Ebon
pointing
pool.
at this one right here.
Yep.
That's the best information we've got to go on. I say we do it.
Let's check it out.
You guys head that way. You find there is a secret panel that you press. And it leads into a room, a 10-foot room. A pool of jet black ooze glistens inside the silent chamber, whose walls are decorated with relief carvings depicting black stars. And that's what you guys see.
What was the
This
full
is
riddle
the
again?
Ebon pool.
What was the full riddle say?
I only
In
wrote down
this
the
room?
highlights.
No. That from what?
I only wrote down the highlights of what was said. The charred bones lead the way. Something about an ebon pool, and then avoid the red trail.
The Ebon Pool.
I don't remember what it was about the ebon pool.
Well, that'll be interesting.
Do we have to swim?
Wait, what do we see exactly?
It's a black pool.
It's a black pool.
It's a pool of black black
Detect
ooze.
magic.
As you detect magic, it's got conjuration magic on it.
Poke it with a 10-foot pole.
Yep.
You poke it. As you poke it, there is it grabs hold of it and pulls it, begins to pull it into the ooze. Do you want to like hold on to it? Do you want to go with it?
Ramirez, pull back.
Okay, so
See
I'm
if
gonna.
you can.
It won't let go.
Okay.
No, we can't pull anything out of it.
No, it
It's just a straight up death pit.
Well, it may not be a death pit. It might lead to somewhere else. We might get sucked into another place.
I don't see us as having a whole lot of options here.
Is there anything? Should I roll perception, or is there anything else in this room that?
There's nothing else in this room.
Literally
It's
nothing.
just this pool.
If you want to use a 5th level spell, we could see if hopping into it will do. We can find out.
Yeah, I mean we're at the end. You might as well use it.
What do you mean?
Mislead.
Mislead.
Mislead, yeah.
Send my invisible boy through, or not invisible. He doesn't have any like form.
He
though.
can grab onto the pole
Oh yes.
as the pole's getting sucked in.
Grab onto it. He'll.
So you
follow
go
it.
invisible, and the illusionary picture of yourself
My
comes to life.
mislead comes to life
So
And steps into the pool
and follows the pole.
and
Like grabs the pole.
and grabs the pole and follows the pole with it, and you go into this thing.
Yep.
And it's like you're going into like hyperspace. There's like stars go by. And the next thing you know, you are outside in front of that black obelisk on the very first floor.
Let's do it.
Just outside.
All right, I come back to myself and I'm like, dive in the pole! Take a deep breath and dive in.
And you guys come to that black obelisk that you guys saw in the very beginning that you stood outside of. When you first saw that dead adventurer with all those stones in it, when you were Ulrich and Giblet and Ramirez and Lady Harpath, your
going
fellows,
strong.
your friends are sitting out there as well, waiting their turn.
You're like
The
camped
moment
out.
you step out, your bracelets, they disappear and reappear away. And you guys have successfully completed the Tomb of Annihilation. Woo! Congratulations, guys.
Wasn't quite a no-death speed
No,
run.
it wasn't. Was not a no-death speed run.
Real close, though.
Man, that was great. That was a lot of fun. Thank you guys so much.
Wow.
Wow.
You guys did it. You defeated the Soulmonger. You beat it, and now being brought back to life is an option.
I mean, until he makes another one, yeah.
Bring me back to life, please.
All those-
I want to spend time with
That'll
him.
take another
Yeah, do you
dive.
guys, I mean, we got time. Do you guys got any questions about the tomb you guys want to ask?
Yeah,
or
boy.
anything in the chat wants to ask? I'll answer questions for the next little bit.
Was it possible to beat Askrak?
So, yes, it is possible to beat him. I mean, you'd have to be a higher level going
Yeah.
through it.
Yeah.
It's possible. They give you the option in the book, but if you drop him to 100 or lower, he gets out.
Yeah.
He leaves. He's
How
like
many hit points did he have?
285.
We
not
could have
terrible,
done
yeah.
it, but
You had
that
your,
time
like,
stop
smite and, like,
made it.
all-
Yeah.
It was pretty brutal.
If we were fighting him fresh.
Yeah.
But
If you were going to tweak the tomb in particular, what changes would you make? That's a good question, because I made a lot of tweaks for these guys.
Yeah.
I made tweaks because I wanted these guys to have extra players just in case they died, and it gets complicated because you go into the tomb and cannot come back out. There is no escaping the tomb unless you go through that ebon pool. And like down this hallway, there's a ton of traps. Like going to the gold or red or purple one, literally there are straight up death traps in this hallway, in little rooms. They're gonna just lead you to places that will kill you.
Yeah, I really appreciate you, because I imagine it's not in the book that one of the sisters offers
Gives you the
information.
clue.
It is.
Whoa!
If you destroy or if you beat them or get rid of at least two, the third one will beg for her life and then give you stuff.
That's cool.
That's pretty cool.
But yeah, to tweak it for particular players, it depends on like what you want to do. I wouldn't lower anything. I'd keep it as is. But I did give these guys the opportunity of making other characters, so the bracelets.
My favorite innovation that you told us about behind the scenes was the undead constructs.
Yeah, the Tomb Guardians.
The tomb, like those tomb guardians, they're in the thing, but Drew made it so that when we would take a long rest, another one would show up each time. That is something that is like a genius way, I think, to deal with our mansion of bullshit.
Yeah.
I would call it.
The mansion of bullshit, yeah. Other thing I would say is pull your, like, I'm not saying pull punches, but if you need to, do it. The idea behind I was thinking about this, like, philosophically. Like, this thing is made to be beat. Like, it's not like it was made to be unbeatable. It was made for you guys to have fun and finish the story. And so it's not like anything in here was insurmountable. You could have done it. It was just going to be hard. The fun is in the challenge, not in the winning. And so don't pull punches with your people, but allow them to have fun and do crazy shit, like turn into a T-Rex and drop on people.
Turn all the skeletons
Yeah,
into
and
copies of
turn
the bard.
Oh,
Yeah.
that room.
like if,
Have flesh constructs make out with each other.
oh yeah, so you guys missed the elemental trap rooms. I told you guys behind the scenes about that.
You told us about it, but
Did I tell you guys about the elemental trap rooms?
Which one
okay,
is that?
so
So-
4th floor. Yeah.
when when we sent in the unseen servant to put out that candle, and then the room filled with lava and
Oh,
spilled
yeah,
out,
I was there for that.
Um,
Yeah, I
that-
don't know that you were.
that only, so there was an elemental room. We had a note that said death to fire, so we decided to put out the candle, but we used an unseen servant in case there was a trap in there. That was our mistake. If one of us had put out the flame, it would have transported us to the next elemental room, dine or drown. If we were all in there and we put out the candle, it would teleport us to the next room.
We
right?
teleport to the next room, and
And then the next room was water.
yeah.
And the riddle for that was dine or drown. And the walls were covered with oysters
or
And
snails.
or snails.
Yeah.
And you had to eat them to
get
get
out.
to the next.
And
But depending
depending
on
on-
which one, it would send you to different rooms.
Yeah. And they were pretty diabolical.
And
Pretty diabolical
the
traps.
end
Yeah,
of
like, it
this
just-
maze was another tomb, another god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's it.
there were 2 gods you guys missed. And it's really, I mean, if you go in this with 9 players, then all of those players get those bonuses at the very end to fight a Serac.
That, and I could see that practically you being able to beat a Serac that way.
Yeah.
With a party of 4, 5 really.
Oh, do you guys
5
want
in the end.
Do you guys want to know what the baby was?
Yeah.
Yeah,
what
what
was
was
that?
that?
Okay,
Yeah.
so the baby, it's called an arapal, and an arapal is a Serac found this discarded beginnings of a death god in like in the cosmos. He found like a death god had tried to make another death god, and it went wrong, and he just discarded it into the cosmos. And a Serac found it and realized and like brought it to here. Had the Sohn sisters make the soulmonger, because night hags have something called a soul bag, and they can put a soul in a bag, and they just made a giant one of those. And if it eventually would have eaten enough souls, it would have become a death god and reaped the world. Instantaneously, and have given all those souls to a Serac.
Well, we did save the world.
You saved the world.
Saved the
did.
world.
And
the cylinder room on floor 3.
Oh,
was
yeah.
the one with the big double mouth.
Yeah,
what
dropped
was
in
that?
oh
floor.
man, so that's just a death room. That it's literally a death room. It leads nowhere but a secret passage. It was literally, you guys go in, the room begins to spin, and it does
Oh, that's
4
right.
separate traps in a row.
Oh no.
Oh.
We're talking about back. Oh, maybe.
No, that was the one.
That was room 3. I want to know about the one on floor 2.
Oh, where it's
where
just
it's the like dark pit with the bigger.
Oh yeah, with the mouth on the floor.
It's a red herring. It was literally nothing.
Into Darkness Descend was just like his
It was
little
a-
shitty.
Yeah.
Hey, jump into this pit.
get
idiot."
fucked.
Yeah, it was literally nothing. And there's a lot of places in the tomb that are like that, where it's
just
this
pointless
this
stuff.
room is a pointless room. It gets you nowhere. Wow. And I mean, you guys did a great job of going around those and working to like subvert those.
Yeah.
So that was awesome. Oh man, what else? Yeah, so it was going to be this death god, and you guys stopped that.
We stopped a death god.
What are
And
some
no
of the
one's gonna
traps
know
we would have
but us.
encountered in this final like point?
There's a library in there that has like a CR20 like demon thing in it. And not a Balor, but it's an Archonloth, and it's like a CR19 or 20. And it's literally at the end, after you have fought the Arapol and after you have fought a Serac, you walk in here and this guy's like, and he's got a ton of spells. You guys walk in and he's when what was her name? Not Withers. The goat.
Widow
lady.
goat?
Widow goat. Widow goat. When she said the name of that guy.
Oh yeah, his true name.
You say his true name. You say his true name. He can't do anything to you.
Oh, yeah. I thought I wrote that down.
Yeah,
I
I
wrote it down too.
Okay.
Gigaradzek.
Igarrexig.
Yeah,
I-
it would have been
Igarats.
very hard to pronounce his true name.
Ige.
Yeah. First floor with the blender. Oh man, that room's diabolical. So you go in, you open the chest, and there's a key and a lock inside the chest. You have to get in the chest, close it, and turn it. And then
Good thing I'm small.
And then one of them will open, and then things happen inside the chest.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Unseen servant.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
an
that's how you get
unseen
through it.
servant.
It's unseen servant.
Yeah.
So we
Brutal.
we had that. I think we could have gotten that guy.
I think so. I'm terribly impressed with the Tomb of Annihilation. I think it's a lot of fun, and it's been a blast running you guys through it.
I've had a lot of fun doing this.
Yeah.
And I've
Very
never
good.
played D&D 5e before, so this was my first time in the system. And I also, just for the system as a whole, I had a lot of fun playing it as well.
This was my first dungeon.
Yeah, it was a full-on dungeon crawl.
What is the Starfallen?
Yeah, what is the
Oh,
Starfall?
okay.
Where was it?
Okay, so you guys missed an entire separate section of the tomb.
Yeah.
Did?
For the
On the 5th floor.
Not just on the 5th floor. Remember when you were like, I'm looking for the bucket heads, where are they? And I'm like, they're over here, up and down. There's an entire section of the tomb that is the repair station. Where,
man.
remember you guys saw that, like, that
The-
albino dwarf in the very beginning?
Oh.
Like in the
Oh,
very, very
little
beginning.
Spooky figure down at the bottom.
those are they work on the tomb and make sure that it's in working order.
Oh, man.
There is a wight by the name of Withers that runs the tomb. And so one of the things I suggest is get in the mind of Withers in the very beginning, because he's technically the one running the tomb. And so he's the one, sees through the eyes of the Guardians, and he's the one who was like, find them, surround them, do that. And is continually doing that. And that's from floor 5 all the way to the 1st floor.
Wow.
And it's just a spiral staircase that runs all the way through the tomb.
That's so cool.
And
So like if we had taken that area, we could have controlled.
you could have controlled the tomb.
And are there like
There are secret passages, but they're like super high to like figure out, because they're very cleverly disguised, and that was an interesting thing. The Starfallen was on one of their fighter in that party. He is in the process of being turned into a flesh golem and one of the Tomb Guardians, and so if you go into their main repair station where they're building these guys. It's on the counter. It's a lantern with the soul of this long dead elf princess.
Oh, and she, who was in the skull, right? Was she
No,
in the
no,
skull?
that wasn't her at all.
What was that skull?
That skull?
That
Okay, do you
child's
remember the queen? The queen?
Yeah.
The one that I stole a scepter from and
Yes,
almost died?
that's her granddaughter.
Oh.
Acererak put much of the royal family of Omu in the tomb,
Oh.
in one way or another.
What about the little creepy dolls?
Oh, they're the souls of children that they trapped in those dolls.
Yeah, I know. And like the thing that's a real shame about all of this is we did not take them into the fight with us because they were too afraid. So they're still stuck in there, guys.
Yeah. The cool thing
back.
is, if you have those dolls on you when you fight the hags, you get bonuses
Cool.
to
Really?
fighting them. Yeah,
That's cool.
because the little dolls don't want to be little dolls anymore. They want to be souls that leave.
Right.
Who was the girl in
That
the
was
dark
the
room?
Rourke. That was the granddaughter. That was what we were
That was
just
the
talking
granddaughter.
about.
Little girl, the floating skull.
The granddaughter of
The
the
voice.
queen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a skull with a voice saying, "Can you help me?"
Yeah, she was trapped in a skull,
In the darkness.
so it
Yeah.
wasn't just a voice. Yeah.
Yeah, and so but she's in here. An ancient Omu king is in the dungeon. There's a lot in.
I mean, it's a whole book, and there's no way we played through every single.
Well, the
page
thing
of
is,
this
the whole book is not just the dungeon.
It's also that jungle that
It's
we
also the
skipped
jungle
through.
continent that you have to go through.
Gotcha.
Oh, the undead that are in the jungle after we beat the soulmonger, are they done with?
No.
Or you still have to defeat that army?
You got to go defeat that army. But like the entirety of the tomb is from here to.
Yeah, because I guess there's more stuff you got to do when you're done.
Here to here.
Oof.
That's the tomb.
That's-
the rest
That's
of
still
it.
pretty hefty.
The rest of it is
Jungle.
like the jungle
Yeah.
and like places to go in it. It's really cool. Oh no, the strong man. Oh no.
Strowman.
Oh,
got
the
here
scepter.
just in time.
So the scepter, there's a stone juggernaut on the 5th floor that is indestructible unless, remember the name of Napaka? If you hit it with that and say Napaka, it obliterates it.
Cool.
So there's a lot of things in the tomb. Well, I mean, some of the things that I changed were more for time constraints. Like, there's technically one more room besides this one.
Oh.
That I was like, we don't have to. I mean, we could have had time for it, but at this point it wasn't interesting
Yeah, it's
enough.
nice to have the time to kind of like powwow with
Powwow
you guys in
and
the
talk
chat
about
and
it,
talk
and-
about it.
And so like that's the tomb, guys, and thank you for letting me run it. This is the first time I've run an entire big tomb, like front to back.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of fun. And these were invaluable, whatever these were.
Yeah, these
Yeah.
clicky
The
black-
The
squares.
clicky block squares here were
Someone
awesome.
gifted it
I
to
have
the
a single
network.
question.
Right?
Sure.
What happened to the unicorn?
Oh
Don't
man.
talk about
yeah!
Oh man. Okay.
Talk.
The
If
unicorn
you tried
and the
it,
frog
so
thing.
there is a list of spells in the tomb that do not work and or behave abnormally. One of them is teleport, and another one is plane shift. Certain creatures can do it, like the night hags and like a Serac, but everything else, if you had like tried to leave, so like the Slod that tried to leave, the unicorn, they end up in what's called the oubliette. It's just a pit full of bodies, and there's the only way out is that there's one of those demon faces, and there's a lever, and you pull the lever, and as you pull the lever, I believe everything catches on fire.
Oh.
And if you pull the other lever, anything alive is transported back to the obelisk in the very beginning.
Oh.
So if you were like on the 5th floor and tried to teleport out and then went there, there's also a Ogyoth.
So there's a chance that unicorn pulled the right lever and was
Got
out to
away.
the obelisk.
So inside all these dead, it's like 20 feet deep of dead bodies.
Jesus.
There
But they catch on
is
fire.
an Ogyoth.
So, Star Wars trash compactor.
It's literally a Star Wars trash compactor, and there is a like tentacled monster in there that eats dead things, and so it obviously got the unicorn and tried to
No.
eat the unicorn.
Yeah, like
No,
there's
that
no,
unicorn
there's
lived.
there's no way that trash compactor beast didn't grab a beautiful, young, perfectly in health unicorn that immediately got transported into its pit. There's no way it didn't get it.
Well,
It probably fought it though.
Yeah.
And like that's the I would love to do that match between the Oglyph and the
And the
unicorn.
unicorn.
So Drew,
If
maybe you can make my Christmas wish come true and let me play a unicorn in a campaign.
Maybe.
If unicorns are anything like they were in 3.5, that unicorn had permanent protection from evil on it.
Yeah.
So like,
They're pretty strong.
They're
That's
pretty
really
strong.
good,
They're
yeah.
pretty strong. So who knows? Because that Slod also was transported in there.
oh shit, the slot and the
the
unicorn
slot and the
teaming up.
unicorn team up together.
To beat the Oglyph and then kill each other. And so
They make a temporary truce.
make a temporary truce, and then they fall in love.
What was a slot?
Starcross.
Does
Slot's
the
like a
frog
weird frog
caster.
monster.
Frog thing from it's from
Oh.
Limbo. It's from the plane of chaos. They are
Yeah.
chaos brought to life.
Great.
So there was that. Oh, the genie made it out.
Yay! Our friend.
How did you get out?
She so she tried to leave.
We warned her about the teleportation stuff.
Yeah, and so she didn't teleport her way out, and so she was able to get to the front of it. And oh yeah, she can't get out that way, can she? I think she's still in there then.
Just like inside the front door, just like.
Yeah, just waiting. Because and I mean, but she is a Dao, so maybe she has stone shape, and she can like shape her way out of it.
Man, I wish we had more time because I'd be like, let's do it again.
Well, hey,
Let's go get the things we want.
hey, if you guys want to, I mean,
Maybe
this
we
is
can
yours.
set it
Yeah,
up on
we
roll
do.
20.
We do have this. One thing that I will promise, you will see this party. It's Ramirez, Pork Chop, Lady Harpath, and whomever Frank wants to bring in. We will level them up a little bit until it's like an even match, and then in the Dungeon Dome, we'll have somebody play a Serac and have this
Yes.
party
Yeah.
fight a Serac in the Dungeon Dome.
The dome demands blood.
It's gonna be Dev because Dev has more beef with the Serac.
Oh
Yeah, I guess
man,
that's
yeah.
true.
Yeah, because we could just say we brought him back to life.
Yeah,
Eventually.
you brought Dev back to life in between Dev killing himself from a Serac's grip.
But the thing, I mean, here's what I planned for you with the Serac. It's like he's totally got you. He's gonna raise you and torture you and
But
kill you.
to raise someone from the dead, they have to be willing to come back.
True.
So
True.
he might not
But
be
the
willing
thing
until
is,
they're calling.
so you can be reincarnated, but you can't be resurrected.
So I'll just be a different race, or just reincarnate me? Just
We'll reincarnate
me.
you.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I'll just play him as a different race. He
Yeah,
won't be human.
he's the exact same, but
He'll be the
he's
exact same. I'll just switch the race and like change the ability mods.
Yeah.
Dragonborn, Dragonborn, Dragonborn.
I'll see which one he comes back as.
that's
He will
awesome.
still be.
Yeah. Anything
Laser
else,
monk.
guys? Anything? Oh, what happens to Sheila? What is?
Sheila leaves the tomb with this party.
Do you want to come with me?
I mean, Sheila.
She needs a
Basic-
wizard.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
needs a spellcaster.
I mean,
Oh
basically-
yeah. Oh, that's the other thing. Once you guys leave,
Yeah.
The god.
the gods stay.
Okay.
They're stuck with us?
They
No.
stay in
oh,
the
they
tomb.
stay in the tomb.
Oh, that's
So
so sad.
so everything you guys got
Sad.
goes back to normal.
Okay.
And all the magical items you guys got turn to dust.
Aw.
Yeah, that
So
makes
that
sense.
scepter is
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah.
That's sad though, because
Like
it's
the
like we
ring
could've-
that Lady
Oh, no, my
Harpath got.
kimono.
The kimono.
But that non-magical crown that we got.
Oh no, yeah, the black opal crown and the navel of the moon. You guys
and my hornet mask
and your
too.
hornet mask, all your treasure you take with you.
We got money.
Yeah, we got treasure.
Yeah, Sheila's gonna go with you guys for a bit. The important thing was that Pocky didn't want you guys to let Sheila fall into the wrong hands, but she didn't specify who that was.
So it's clearly my grubby claws.
So
Well, I do have Sheila, and
If-
as an arcane trickster, I can
if
start
I was
taking
going to
spells from
continue
her.
to run this campaign, I would totally have finding a new owner for Sheila as part of the things you guys do.
Yeah.
It would be, man, you guys would have a hard time getting out of the jungles because all the Yuntai that live in Omu want that crown.
Sheila wonders why the hags knew who she was.
I don't know. What is Sheila?
I don't know. Sheila doesn't know. She's a book.
I think they've heard of her.
Yeah.
Sheilah's been around for eons.
Like a long time, yeah.
Strange eons.
Yeah, strange eons. Yeah. Anyway, anything else,
Good job,
guys?
guys.
Are we good?
Yeah, we're good.
Good.
Okay.
That's it.
Hey, everyone, thank you so much. This has been a ton of fun. I'm so glad we finally got to the end of it. Thank you for being a part of the Tomb of Annihilation. And there is much more to come on the One Shot Podcast Network of Dungeons and Dragons and tons of other stuff. So stay tuned, guys. And we
Check
will,
back with us in January for that Dungeon Dome match.
yeah. And we will catch you all on the flip side.